have made it.
There was a day on the Community Voices segment, somebody called and said, "We're not telling the truth about Johnny."
Oh,
The person says they know. We don't know.
You know, sometimes they come in very, very hard and say that,
what do they do?
What is it that we are supposed to be saying that we haven't said?
Amen or somebody. Somebody called and said, "We are not telling the truth about Johnny. We know." Ladies and gentlemen, this is Johnny Hughes.
But I sure do miss them. I can tell you that on good authority. So, you know, I've been thinking this whole conversation about trying to engineer professionalism among our police force, and I was just thinking about some conversation that I had during the Christmas break with a man they call Mr. Kwesi Tete, some call him Boga as well, somewhere around the Kaswa area, and he originally lives in the United States but comes down as a big farmer and all of that, and he was talking about body cameras. You know how we've gone on and on and on about body cameras for our police.
Yeah.
Chief Inspector Ashilevi, he was Inspector Ashilevi, posthumously promoted to Chief Inspector Ashilevi. He died in a shootout with some miscreants, and we went to promote him and say, "Oh, we will provide body counts." It didn't come. This was during the days of IGP Opon Bueno. Opon Bueno has come. He got his contract extended. Dampari has come, and now it's Yohonu. We still don't have the body counts for every single policeman. You can go back to the Adedingpo robbery where police were shooting at police and all of that. We had to go to somebody's private home to go and access CCTV footage. We don't. So the question is, what is making it too difficult for us to get these body cameras for our policemen to use? That's the first question. Number two, I got to know that in the US, the body cameras are connected to the Attorney General's office or the Department of Justice. So as soon as the thing happens, it's there.
No, there's no interference. Concern as to tampering with the video.
Exactly the case.
Yeah, and when you're wearing it, you can't put it off.
Yes.
Until there's an order for everybody to put theirs off.
But you can't put it off. So there's constant monitoring of what you are doing.
Yeah.
Constant record of what is happening around you. It would at least prevent our police from taking bribes. Because now we know that we have a lot of good policemen who are doing good job rejecting bribe and getting promoted and rewarded for that through the right means.
Yeah.
So if we had everybody wearing body cams, I'm sure that it would take out the perception and even the reality of police accepting bribe, because there are instances where you can go to the police station and go and report an issue, and the police can tell you go and bring the person. Me to meet Chinanka police station.
I think
somebody has assaulted you. You go to the police station and they say, "Oh, Kofana Bre. How do you expect me?" Or they say, "Oh, Charlie, give us money to buy paper or pen."
One of the worst
or
things
petrol.
It's such a huge disincentive, and doesn't have people wanting to willingly walk to the police station.
Yep.
But that point about the body cameras, off the top of my head, the only times I've seen them around is during protests, right? So a number of them are and for that, it's not even all of them.
And are they connected? You see, what we're talking about, I have a body camera, but my body camera is not connected to a certain network until I make it available to connect to a certain network. So everything that's recorded, even if you take the camera away from me, it's still there and has been recorded.
Yeah.
But then what they have, are they connected?
No.
They're not connected.
They are very huge gadgets.
It doesn't. The size does not matter, because look, you will go to a pub, for example, in the US or UK, and those who are providing private security, the private security guys, certified private security, the blue badge folks, they have body cameras on them, just for when anything
advancement.
Exactly.
I'm sure because it's not bought by the individuals themselves and it is purchased by the police.
Right.
Just like the entire traffic monitoring system have, if you like, a headquarters, have where all of the videos get to. These body cams will also be connected, because if they are not, then why are you wearing them? Are you recording with your own SD card or something?
Yeah.
But I'm sure that they are all connected to a central point,
right,
where the footages are reviewed when there's a concern, allegations of misconduct, or allegations of abuse, amongst others. So But we have a long way to go with these things, though. We piloted it a few times, especially after the shooting of the police officer around the atomic area.
Yeah.
Dr. Baumia said all police stations will get CCTV cameras. Cameras did not
street
come.
lights, bulletproof vests. You remember that?
Yes.
Body cams, helmets. We even said that, look, all the banks should stop using those pickup vehicles that they take to Kumasi Magazine or Kokompe to go and have them remodeled into
We still see them around.
look-alike
still
bullion
see them
vans,
around.
right? We said that. And then we said that every police guard that goes to the bank or any financial institution to provide man guard duty or sentry duty must go there, fully bulletproof, body
everything,
cam, blah, blah, blah. How did it end? And then the CCTV cameras. That was the Chief Inspector Ashilevi that I'm talking about. Where some people broke into the police station, shot the man, freed all the people in the cell. Right? He was only given one more line on his shoulder. He
After
had
he
three.
had died.
He had one more, and his wife and children, I'm sure, will be, on their own doing their own things. So we actually need to synchronize it. It's not just about trumpeting and shouting digitalization. We need to actually put flesh on the bones.
Yeah, there's a disconnect always when the leaders speak to these matters and the solutions that are supposed to come up. We have them speak, but it never almost always comes to fruition or comes to life. And it's a very important thing you've raised this morning as
Right.
to how far we've come since then. And the fact that for everything we said we're going to stop doing, but for example, the bullion van situation like that still persists.
Yeah.
It cannot be that when lives are lost, painful as they may be in the manner in which they are lost, we have this rallying call, and unfortunately, it's something you can pinpoint in different sectors.
Exactly.
When something happens, in the moment, we're hearing this will not happen again. We're going to take this course of action. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. For the next 1 month, there's a general sense of, we are doing things. After that 1 month, everybody falls back in line and says, it goes back to normal.
It does appear that we now have one week, one dormitory fire in secondary schools.
Exactly.
We had Tolon, and just before we could finish with Tolon, another school also caught fire. You understand? Now, I've been asking questions in terms of, we keep talking about security, but we are very, very loudly silent on issues of safety.
Yeah.
The fire service has been complaining about the fact that most of their fire tenders are obsolete. They are actually grandmamas and grandpapas. Their limbs are weak. They can't move around.
Yeah.
They try to represent themselves when push comes to shove, but the actual work and the strength of those fire tenders are questionable. That's one. Two, the fire service have told us how many of those grandmama, grandpapa, and apologies to our senior citizens who listen to us, grandmama, grandpapa situations that have been decommissioned. We have not spoken about it. Three, the fire service has told us that, look, areas are developing, communities are developing, we are expanding.
Fire stations are needed.
Fire stations are needed, and we don't have them. So we know
me-
these three things.
Let me add one, that
Yes.
the personnel themselves are not insured.
Yes.
If you go to put out a fire and then something happens to you,
You're
on your
alone.
own.
carry yourself to your house, you and your God.
Now, we know these situations, and then we compound the problem by giving every child who goes to the boarding school a pressing iron. Back in the day in the boarding school, it's either the old school union that comes to buy for you or PTA that contributes to buy irons. And you know that in house one, you have maybe like 10, 15 irons, and everybody is using them as a central location, the ironing room. And once we are done,
And the
somebody's
dormitories have
it's somebody's job to put those irons off and make sure that they are well secured and all of that. Now, if you have 500 children in one hall or one dormitory, they all have irons because it is on a certain prospectus that they have to bring to school. If I have an iron and Crosby has an iron and you have and DJ Phil has an iron, we will all want to use our irons. Just to prove a point that our parents are also
they
able
also-
to
they
afford.
bought it for us
Yes,
and
they
we
bought it
must
for us
use
to
it.
bring it to school to use the iron. Crosby may forget his iron. I may forget my iron to put off my iron, or maybe his, and then it could cost all of us.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. We are supposed to be a communal society. So how did we move away from being a communal society living together to individualism? How did we become this? We are copying everything blindly. Blindly. Police, problem. Soldier, problem. Immigration, problem.
What I can even add to this dormitory thing is, what makes it worse is they'll be ironing inside the dormitories. Because I'm speaking based on the knowledge
from what you know.
From what I know is that there was an area where we could go and iron.
Yeah. It's an ironing room. Yes.
Or you're doing it outside.
Yeah.
But it is such that we are finding, once we have a technical student amongst us, we're finding ingenious ways to do the connection into the dormitories from outside.
Yeah.
And now we're not stepping out to do the ironing any longer.
Right.
We're inside and we're doing the ironing.
We can't go outside.
We are doing our own connections and what have you, which is resulting in a lot of the fires, because the Tollon incident, I didn't even know there was another senior high school, which the Tollon situation. Some of the girls lost all the things they bring to school.
Everything. And you know how the situation up north is. And I have a lot of passion when I talk about the north because of the skin I sit on. So I feel very connected, even before that. And it's difficult for money to come by. It's hard for money to come by. And when you have that and those provisions have been made for you and you go and because of one or two people's negligence, you have to lose everything. It's painful. Back in the day, we did all manner of things. You use heater to boil your rice. You use iron to, chalk somewhere and fry your egg. And those things, you connect the fluorescent lamp. But then, even those, if you're caught, you'll be dealt with. But now, it's gone beyond what we can. We don't have the fire stations to begin with. We don't have them. So you have firemen go to, a fire scene to go and fight fires, and they are being chased away by people. You have fire officers
attacked and were injured.
Yes, you have fire officers who identify that this place is supposed to house a fire hydrant. Somebody has put a shop on it, and they want to do it, and they are being beaten up. You ask yourself, what kind of a society are we? Council, good morning, welcome. This one will be lawyer question, so we will ask you. This is a lawyer question. We will ask you. If I'm a fire service officer and I have no insurance and I'm beaten because I want to protect the fire hydrant, what are my options?
I have not studied fire law.
I've not studied fire law.
I've not studied fire law. But oh no, but seriously, you are. There's something called obstruction of duty. I don't know whether that applies to only the police or all public officers. But if I were to want to stretch it, I would say that officers or personnel of all security services should be able to arrest people who hinder them in their work. Within the operational guidelines and codes and acts that establish the Ghana National Fire Service,
right,
there should be some remedy in there. If somebody attacks you, somebody comes to beat you, straight away you can start talking assault. If the person hits you with an implement, when they say weapon, it's not necessarily a gun.
A pen can be a weapon.
A pen can be a weapon. But you see, where we are now, the moment they say, it's good you mentioned that. Those of you who grow your nails so long,
or those who wear the acrylic,
or you wear that thing that looks like Chewa Part 100.
Take your time. Take your time.
Free our baby girls, please.
Leave Chewa alone.
That can be a weapon. So it's not necessarily a gun. So the particular video under reference, if you saw the implement that was used, even if the officers didn't even want to rely on their service guidelines or professional standards and any of those things, just arrest them, boko like that, take them to the nearest police station, and initiate an action against them.
Okay.
I wait alone, day after day. All around my way. My heart desires every
Service coming your way. We have not done fire law, by the way.
I just have one more thing to say in relation to the fire, because we talked about implements for them and
That's right.
and all of that.
Equipment and all of that.
There's a promise to have them retooled this year. The Interior Minister, the Finance Minister, we really
That's
need
promise number what? Not by this government.
No,
This is the first
okay, so that's
time-
what I was coming to say.
This is the first time this government is promising. But I
Promises.
can
So
tell
let's
you that-
to.
hold
It's
them to
actually
this.
captured in the budget.
Do you know that the fire service actually procured 2 fire tenders that are still sitting like white elephants at the fire service headquarters?
I know.
They procured 2.
The one they said was not fit for purpose.
They cannot use it, but we use that money to buy it.
Nice one. And
That's
no
how-
one has answered
Clap
for
for
it.
fire service.
No one has answered for it. No one has answered.
So I am really hoping that they walk the talk this year in terms of being able to, because yes, the personnel say they are cautiously optimistic.
They call Kunkubaya.
Kung what?
Kunkubaya.
Which one is that one?
So the fire tenders, they lock. You know those old doors that you have. You lock it with the clock.
Yeah.
You know, you put the.
They have some.
Yeah, they have some.
So driver goes in.
Ask any of your fire service friends what is Kukumbaja, they will tell you.
So driver sits in, then brings his hand out.
and
His
then
2
you-
hands
then
out.
You go lock up.
Left is holding croco.
Yeah, no, you for lock the thing. They know. Call, if you like, the fire service, they know. Those who listen to
Anyway,
us,
but on
they know the Kukumbaja.
as much as we sympathize with and we speak for, advocate for, and want to agree with the personnel, let us stop, desist from those acts that we see. You can't go around engaging civilians in fist fights in the name of self-defense.
No.
You cannot be doing that.
No.
You should be better. Once you wear the uniform, and I'm ready to debate anybody on this matter, it is unacceptable. In the name, you are uniformed personnel.
Yeah.
You are discharging your duty. Then a civilian has come to attack you. Then you are throwing fists all over the place, and you tell me that it is self-defense.
It is
How?
It is not, the point is that we need to get to a point where we respect the uniform and the rank. My father always
And
said that.
things like this will make people not respect the
My-
uniform.
my
When a soldier man slap you, if he slaps you, do you stand to slap back?
You see, because the soldier man is not looking like Atasa. If you see policeman or fire serviceman where they look like Atasa, if he slap you, you assure your mind that this one me to go fit slap him some. You understand? the Atasa conversation must be had. Basic fitness test. The Atasa conversation must be had because you need to look the parts. You need to look the role.
Sometimes our men in uniform do not look fit.
They should leave the pork for us alone.
No, you see, even if you don't look fit, but your conduct,
Yeah.
your engagement
Yeah.
with
Professionalism. Put it that way.
it must show.
Yeah.
And that is what will begin to draw attention to you. That look, I stand out. You can't be going around throwing blows left, right, center.
Fighting over trophy
Fighting
seats.
over.
No. It's a no.
I have said that for our security officers, particularly the military, no chance should they be allowed to sit in the we should not be familiar with them.
But we became familiar with
how?
them when we started asking them
I
to pound
disagree
fufu,
with you.
pound
We should
fufu
not-
and
we should not
push
see
trolley
them-
for people
Now
at
We are
Accra
familiar
Mall.
with them.
We
Still.
have become
How much
familiar.
more if we are not familiar with
We
them?
should not be like when they so Yanni at church room not G50 pesos in the system. It's
you-
some way it creates a certain impression.
Crosby, at a point in this country, they were pounding fufu in people's houses.
You see,
They were
you see.
carrying people's bags and following people around. What are you talking about? Please.
It's not healthy.
We decided that we were not going to treat them well, and that's why we are where we are. We need to do well and do better. Yeah. Okay. So now, at the last count, the MPP has a new flag bearer. Dr. Baumia is the chosen one. Top bottom approach. This is the first time I'm seeing it in our body politics, right? Kennedy
There's a
Japan.
first for everything.
Kennedy Japan says, look, I pledge my support, but my support is that you should also be tolerative of
Yeah.
each other.
That was a
Respectful
very
yes.
poignant
Yeah.
respecting the views of people. I think they will be fine.
Eh,
I
the way you
believe-
put it is, what is they will be fine?
No, they will.
Did
be
they tell
fine.
you they are not fine?
because the contents are very legitimate,
Right.
right? As to how things played out, the top bottom approach. And yesterday we were having this conversation. Some of the analysts who were speaking to, and the concern was really laid out that the way they approach the entire elections and all of that. But the executives have insisted, look, this will give us time enough to close our ranks between now and December 2028. That's why I say they will be fine. Because from the comments, it does suggest opposition is not one that they want to be at or be in for a very long time. And I was even telling you this morning, if anything is to go by in terms of the narrative and the conversations that's come forth from persons close to the national executive and then close to the Baumia camp in Dr. Ayew Free, it suggests there is a certain level of acceptance of the fact that this is how things have played out. We want to open our threshold and allow for everybody to come in and play their part so that we can win the 2028 general election. Because it's a long time from now. The politicians are the ones who say a day in politics is a long time.
It's 100 years.
You understand? And so,
you have to visit your constituency regularly.
exactly. And so, a lot can change.
It's going to be long for you.
And you will get the chance. They will get the chance. I
Which
keep
is
saying that
why, Mawena.
2028, everybody starts from zero. Nobody starts from 50.
No. You don't have
Everybody starts
30%. I was the
No.
thing that they were saying.
No, everybody, they have 45%.
Yeah.
You all start from zero.
start
So you
from
see,
zero.
it is a party in power that loses the election to the opposition. It is not the opposition that comes to win power. If the party in power decides to underperform, right, they would lose power to the opposition. The MPP in 2024 did not, the NDC did not win power, if you ask me. The MPP lost power to the NDC because the NPP underperformed. Now, with the benefit of hindsight, and if you had listened to the campaigns heralding the presidential primaries that was had, they laid the issues bare. You had people who were in the various camps talking about the economy, and some of them say they feel embarrassed to go and talk about the economy and all of that. You know, the same things that we said that they say, shut up, you don't have the right to say it. What do you know about the economy? And it's very things that are being trumpeted now. So now it behoves on the MDC, if they want to maintain power, to do their utmost best and to make the people happy and to keep the indicators the way they are. Now, it will take the NPP a lot of internal healing, a lot of return to the principles and values that underpinned and formed the party, return to respect for authority, and knowing that look, these are forebears. These are the people in charge, and we are the ones following, hoping one day that we'll get to where these people are.
But you know, this is actually not hard to do. It's not difficult.
I'm not saying it is hard, though. I'm saying that it is the fact that somebody just doesn't want to say, but me and 6-2, we start in the same class. How is suddenly General Secretary? He said that when I see him, I'll call him General. You should go and sit somewhere and let me. That kind of thing does not build a political party. You can't build a political party like when everybody suddenly. And then, you see, too many praise singers around those who matter. Too many praise singers. They are looking for their 100 Ghana, their 200 Ghana cedis, something small for them to move around. They will shout all the praise on them, cloud your good,
Sycophants, in the words of Fifi.
Fifi Kwet, and they will cloud your good judgment. So if you are not too careful, you will find yourself in a very, very bad situation that you can never explain. The MPP needs to come back. They may have gotten through with this top-bottom approach.
No, not yet. Not yet. They've just started.
Because there's
They've
an
just started. In
entire-
fact, the test of the case is yet to come.
Yes.
What they have now is a flag bearer whose election has sharply divided the party. Now,
Sharply?
Yes, sharply.
Presumptively.
No, sharply. No, the campaign leading up to the election.
Okay.
No,
But they said let
let's-
bygones be bygones.
What the 3-minute speech they
Yes,
gave?
yes, I mean, is it not
No.
enough? Let bygones be
No,
bygones.
we are even
see,
yet
that's
to
why
see
I
the
asked- that's
first
why I
official
asked.
act of the flag bearer.
We shall win.
Oh, yesterday he
Ghana.
was
No,
visited-
they definitely
he
would
was-
win.
he
Yeah,
was
to
visited
If
save
they
by-
come together to save Ghana, if they don't begin to use now witch hunting, use this victory to witch hunt MPs who didn't support them,
Oh, they've
to
given
try to attack the minority leader, for instance, who, by the way, we don't know whether he supported Bawumia or not, but who the conclusion
No, the
has been that
minority leader is very clear.
He met the.
It's very
relax
clear.
on it.
He
He
said-
is very clear that he's friends with Kennedy Ejapon.
Yeah.
He's very clear.
He
on
said
that. In
until
fact,
time- until
it's
time
never
is
been
no
a
more.
secret.
Yes.
It's never been a
And I
secret.
respect him for that.
It's never been a secret.
Loyalty. You can trust
Loyalty,
your
yeah.
Loyalty, yeah.
But if the party then begins to use this, mind you, the other thing we also know is that the entirety of the national executive, from the words that we heard from they themselves, members of the party and flag bearer aspirants themselves, that the leadership of the party was rooting en bloc for Bawumia.
Right.
So if the party leadership at present does not team up with the new flag bearer to torment people who oppose them,
Right.
campaigned against them, and sideline them in decision making and actions, even when they know that some of those people could contribute meaningfully. If they don't use this to tell them, you go and sit down, we don't need you again, when actually you need them, if they include everybody, then we will know that there's a future for
You see,
the,
let
for
me
the
tell you,
party.
let-
And then we will know that bygones indeed have been left to be bygones. But if after the speech, the cameras are turned away, the microphone switched off, and then we are hearing...
Are you saying the thing was a production?
I am saying that what is said in front of the camera and into the microphone is never the same that is done when the camera goes off. Even when we sit here, the things that we say, when we go off, we say things we couldn't have said here.
Yeah, because we are precluded from saying some of those things.
Exactly.
Because of
And
professionalism.
the politicians
and
are
ethics.
also precluded from because of other factors.
No, but they said
So if
things
they
to
walk the
themselves
talk-
during the campaign. Nobody stopped them.
No, exactly my point. So if Bawumia is not taking any of those things to heart, Bawumia must have a
He
very big
He
heart.
took it to heart.
Yeah.
Let's not mince
We-
words.
Are you sure you
cannot
were in
kid
his-
ourselves.
Are you sure you were in his heart?
Look. Me, if there's one thing that in all of communication I'm big on is body language.
Right.
It never lies.
Yeah.
Right.
Visual
When they-
communication.
I'm telling you,
It
when they
works.
were signing that peace pact,
Peace back,
when
Charlie.
you watch the video, he wasn't a happy man.
You know how Bawumia
He was
is. He's
tired.
lively and
No,
bubbly.
Persons
He came
close
from
to
an
him.
event.
He was tired.
Persons
He was
close-
tired.
No,
But the Sopolo
listen,
was not nice.
I'm saying that persons close to him have spoken to the fact that the commentary and the attacks on him, he was not happy about it.
His
See,
wife,
and
his
that's
wife
what-
came to his defense on
That
that.
is what characterized Chairman Sabonzu, who is in his camp and a close
No,
ally,
I'm just adding
and the
to you.
others
Don't
who
worry.
spoke.
When
Whereas
Baumia
speaking-
was entering to sign the peace pact, he was very happy when he was engaging the supporters, waving them.
He
engaging
appeared
them.
happy or he was happy.
He appeared very, very excited. He appeared the
understand?
usual Baumia, you know. But when he entered and then he sat with the people there,
And he saw
and
Kennedy
then
Japan.
everything. In fact, when they mentioned his name,
he
that
was seated.
he had to go and sit and sign. Baumia stood up, bowed. You see how he was. It was so obvious that
No, he wasn't. he
all of
wasn't
the
a happy
5
man.
people,
So
3 of them want to
I
fight.
asked, the point you make is very important. That yes, he will need to have a big heart, and we're yet to see the initial first steps as to
Exactly.
the approaches towards building peace. Yesterday, I asked Reverend Father the question: Who must be extending the olive branch? Do we need an assistance from say,
External assistance.
Hackman, who's chairman of the Council,
Council
of
of
Elders,
Elders, yeah.
and the likes to lead the way? How is the Kennedy Japan camp? I don't want to call it a faction.
Yeah.
Going to
It's
accept
just English. It's an English
The
word.
same
You can,
thing.
you can use it. Feel free.
when, for instance, you make a very conclusive statement that all of the national executives were in block supporting one individual. How does that
They
en
themselves said it.
bloc
too.
group?
I
I'm
didn't
not
make
saying
this
you are saying it.
statement.
I'm saying
Uh-huh.
how does that en bloc group now begin to reach out
To
in
the other
extending
side.
the olive branch when they've known from the onset that you've been working against me? So all of those things are conversations that they need to have with themselves.
How does
I think
Miracles Abuaje and
Kwesi Kwarteng,
Kwesi
for
Kwarteng
instance,
sit down to draw
strategize
communication strategy?
strategy.
How do they do it
You understand?
You see,
after all that has happened?
You see, the whole point is this: things were said during the campaigns. Like Marina said, people took them to heart. 60s has also raised a conversation about people being penalized for their choices, that they did not go for the presumptive candidate of the a bigger majority of the party as it is now per the record that we have, an electoral record. However, if you are to learn from the primaries leading up to the 2024 elections, you would then know that some MPs some MPs who lost their seat came back to say that it was because they were asking for the head of Ken Ofori-Atta, they didn't support some of the initiatives, blah, blah, blah. So the Jubilee House, and they consistently make reference to it, that the Jubilee House literally marshaled people and campaigned against them to make them lose their seats.
Yeah.
We remember that, don't
Yeah.
we? That fear and that bad experience and that perception or the reality that they have could be what may have informed them to say, we are checking out. Look, Kwesi Kwarteng was an integral part of the Akufo-Addo Bawumia-led government. No?
Speaking for
He was a
Education
spokesperson
Ministry.
for the education ministry. He was close to Yahya Duchum. If you work with somebody for 4 years or maybe more, I mean,
That
how
was his boss. He said it consistently.
you are close to the person, why would you leave him to go and support somebody else? I mean, it's your choice. But what does that say of that individual? And how do you now see eye to eye with that individual? Like Sister is saying, if you have to go and sit with him to be to draw out a manifesto on education, for example, are you able to sit and look him in the eye? You get the point.
Yeah.
That's one. Then you have appointees of the government. Abinal Sayasari, Deputy Minister for Finance, blah, blah, blah. They all went around media houses talking about why Ken is a better candidate than Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and all of that.
Let me chip in something
Yeah.
small. The people who backed Kennedy Japan's candidature
Right.
were some very, in fact, the finance group
Yeah.
grouping, but for Dr. Amin Adam,
Right.
all of the persons,
Okay,
almost
he
all
was,
of-
Kwesi
he was
almost-
not
Kwarteng.
open, was he?
He
Dr.
was
Amin
open.
Adam
He was open.
we
He's
knew
always
For
been open.
Bawumia.
was for
Yes.
Bawumia. Almost
Kweku
all
Kwarteng, Seo Sibe,
Sibe Eboa from
Parliament,
from the previous
yeah.
parliaments and all of
Abinal Sayasari.
yeah, they seem to have
Yeah.
backed the candidature of Ken.
Yeah.
All of those people are brains that you need
Yeah.
in wanting to, because
Why
But
didn't
that's-
you mention my
matters-
sticker?
Yes,
sticker.
yeah.
Matters
the
of the
fifth
economy.
best in terms of modular finance.
Yes.
Yeah, in the
Matters
world.
of the economy will come up, and it will be things we will talk about.
Look,
You will need these brains.
Does that
go and
Sika
have
was
a conversation.
deputy minister for
Deputy
finance at some
Minister.
point,
Yeah.
right? Abnal Sasari same. Kweku Kwating used to speak and defend government policies.
on finance.
Now, if all these people who are supposed to have worked closely with the economic management team to ensure that our CD was stronger and safer, our GDP, inflation,
I see where
etc.
you're going.
No, I'm not. I'm in the studio. I'm not going anywhere. If all of them are now saying that the man that you claim is the Messiah is not the one who actually can do the work,
I mean, it was a conversation.
It's a vote
that
of
was-
no confidence.
It was a conversation that was had, and I mean, I follow a lot of people on social media where they kept raising that and said, a lot of these top finance guys
Hmm.
are sticking with Ken.
yeah.
Why are they sticking with Ken?
What
You know,
does
it's-
Ken
it's a-
have
it's-
that
it wa-
Dr.
it was a
Bawumia
question-
doesn't
There was a
have?
question that was asked that why are they choosing to go with him? You can draw inferences as to the Kufuor faction or something from way back,
Right.
right?
Sunrise
But
on 3FM.
it's also a point for a conversation as to why they weren't going in that direction with
There was one thing that Kennedy Japan said that, look, no Ken, no vote should be put on hold.
Yes.
We now have one party. He said that.
Yeah.
As to whether the people will actualize it is another conversation.
see,
but then the
no,
question,
but you see,
the
he's
question,
done
hold
his
on,
point.
hold on. The question
He's done his
the question
part.
that comes is that what does Ken have that Bawumia doesn't have? Which is why all these fine brains decided that we'll go with Ken and not Dr. Bawumia. Now, Bawumia has been elected as the flag bearer. Would they now come to the table with an open heart and open mind to say that we are bringing all the energy that we have, even after putting a vote of no confidence on you and making it public?
Let me just say that Alex Ampabing, who is
Right.
also a former deputy finance minister,
Yeah.
backed Kennedy Japan.
No, you
Anyway.
see, the Kennedy candidature took a more serious turn this time around.
After the showdown threat.
After the not even after.
No. Let's not. The first time, I mean, he had wanted it.
Yes, the first time.
He
but,
saw
but
the
if
thing, but he was thinking
if you
that,
look
okay.
at the people who were with him in that last primary,
Right.
as compared to the people who were with him in this second primary,
Right.
you would realize that people took him more seriously this time around. And that is one reason why the party cannot disregard him or his voice.
Right.
And that is another reason why what he says matters.
Yeah, when,
So he
when
should
was
be
conceding,
able
just
to,
just a minute.
call the
I'll-
people.
I'll-
let me. He should be able to call on his people to
Sunrise on 3FM.
some restraint
Best in the morning.
and to encourage them. And that is why I like what he did.
Okay.
Even if it was just for the optics,
Okay.
that he openly called on his people to respect the process, be part of the process,
Okay.
and accept the results and work with Dr. Bawumia. Now, I think that Kennedy Ejapong has done his part. He has, as you put it, extended the olive branch. If he goes, we know he can rant, he can throw tantrums, he can. If he goes back to his house,
He's done everything before.
he's done everything from
I
before.
want to hear.
If he goes
Trust
back
me.
to his room and he says anything else, let it be in his room. But in the eyes of the public, the NPP public, I believe that Kennedy Ejapong has done he's taken the first step. And I want to believe that the next action we'll be seeing from the flag bearer would be that awa too. Let's sit down and see how we work
They
together.
should just buy fufu and eat together, or
Simple.
maybe go to Rockstone's watch and buy
I
watch.
was just adding to what Six is
Because
saying. that
Jollof
even-
India
even
will do
Dr.
backflip.
Kennedy, when he was conceding at the podium, he said respect views. He told the party they should respect the views of everybody. And yesterday, Mao and I were talking about it.
Yeah.
That what did he mean? And I'm sure half of the reason is that respect the views of the people who lost, because,
Sunrise
like
on
you're saying,
3FM.
they have a lot
Best
of
in the
backing,
morning.
a lot of heavyweights backing them. So if they are suggesting something to the party, it is coming from a place of knowledge, a place of authority.
I
You
see.
cannot ignore.
So you
these.
respect his views, eh?
Yeah,
But
just-
will he respect other people's views?
If you respect his own, he will
Oh, he
respect yours.
respected. He's done the first thing by respecting the first view of the people.
I'm saying that he
Yes.
does he respect other people's views?
Yes.
If he disagrees
He
with you,
said- he said
he's
the
either,
delegates
he's
have
either
spoken.
insulting you or telling you how ugly you look.
That was in
or-
the past.
Anyway, let's go on to Facebook now. We're live on Facebook, and Agoku Janet says, "Beautiful morning to you all, most especially to Efo Marina Egbeta." Yes, of course, he's not married. You know that. Brad Johnny, welcome. Thank you very much indeed.
This is how
No,
this
no,
is
no, no.
how
Wait,
Crosby
wait.
did on this same show. By the time I realized he left Jamila,
Oh,
then he
Jamila.
go marry.
Now the lady doesn't even watch us anymore.
The lady is fighting us.
Kofi Boydi.
Mauna too has started.
Kofi Boydi says, "I've not seen Johnny Hughes for ages." Yes, Kofi, I'm back, and we're getting into your calls now. And Isaac Mensah, Kaikwe South, aka Muda. Good morning to you. Yes. Okay.
But Johnny,
yes, sir.
why are the NDC people angry with their general secretary for saying the things that he must say?
What did he say?
Yesterday, these two gentlemen had a beautiful conversation on the matter.
That-
And today, I'm still seeing that
It's on the front
papers
page
are carrying the thing on the front page.
that you should leave your post.
Leave your post if you want to be party executive. Leave your government appointment. How is this a difficult matter to
They're
agree?
not
Charlie,
saying
but
it's
me,
difficult.
pa,
They
yeah.
say the way he said it.
How else is he saying it?
See,
Say you are greedy.
yeah.
But
you are
yes, you
greedy.
are greedy.
You are
Says,
greedy.
calm down. You don't talk to us like that.
No, how?
That's what they are saying.
But if so, imagine. I want to use Sami Jemfi because I know he won't beat me. He will understand the context.
I wasn't here.
See, Sami Jemfi is National Communications Officer.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sami Jemfi has been appointed Chief Executive of Ghana Gold Board.
Yeah.
Sami Jemfi, I'm not saying he wants to, but how will Sami Jemfi want to hold Chief Executive of Gold Board and at the same time come and contest for National Communications Officer?
They
It is
understand,
possible.
They understand it.
My regional minister is also the regional secretary for the party.
They say
Right.
that they understand.
He's
they
a
understand
lawyer.
What you are saying.
It is possible.
The way you are telling us, we don't like it. The way right now you're saying your mouth is closer to the microphone. We don't
Yes.
like. Go back small.
And
talk to us.
talk
That's
to
what
us.
They're not saying that what I'm saying.
He
is
to heart
is the
conversation.
general secretary of the party. Yesterday, you
So
people
he
were
was
talking
talking-
about
so
authority.
you're talking generally.
He has to.
Can you imagine?
What they are saying is that talk to us nicely.
How else? I've watched that video,
You say you now you are calling us sycophants. You have gone to.
Charlie,
which is another truth.
Charlie, but what
So-
power?
so you
what
see-
look, guys?
Which
What
is another-
hold on. What power could be there in holding a political party position as an executive or whatever it is, and leaving a job as an appointee?
To come and contest.
What power is there?
That can only demonstrate your dedication, your love to the party.
Because that's because there's uncertainty. oh. There's uncertainty. If you
you don't know whether you will win or
you
not.
win or lose, and maybe you will spend all your money trying to do campaign to look for the post. But this one, you know that at the end of the month,
Your
company
salary is
in good
coming.
shape. Your salary will
Whether
come.
it's in good shape or not, your salary,
will
is
come.
coming.
There are other
Forget
perks.
per diems.
There are other perks of the office that you get. Why would you want to leave that to go and chase a bird in the
Don't do
bush
that.
that you? I mean, why?
I believe the party has men and women capable. Don't do
you're not
that.
understanding the
You
party's
recall,
supporters.
you recall my conversation about Baba
Charlie,
Jamal.
or maybe
Yes, yes.
sixes, or maybe the people, some of the people are tired. They want reshuffle, but they don't know how to say it. So they'll go and pick the form. Then based on that, they'll resign so that other people can also get a chance to
That
come.
one too is there.
Yeah.
Oh no! As for
But the
retirement,
general secretary
we will let
spoke the point.
Fresh faces come.
Yeah.
This is the point he made.
There
is
are-
good.
there are a
So
lot of
how
people who are
else should
seeking
he
to
have
go
said
for
it?
Don't shout at them. That's
He
the-
wasn't shouting.
No.
In fact, they were even laughing. The people, when he talked about don't be greedy
I think
or
there's
something,
a general
something, the
context
people
to-
were
yes,
laughing.
general
It's
context
not
to-
the core of the message. What he's trying to communicate, they agree.
They are trying to say that
The
the
way
man
he
doesn't speak well.
communicated it,
He says
they don't like it.
he sounds too authoritative.
Authoritative. They are not very
He's
happy
the general
about
secretary of the party.
So
He
should
must
we-
speak with authority.
Okay,
you should
now let me
continue.
speak with authority. 055-924-2717 and 055-691-0154. That's 055-924-2717 and 055-691-015. Some 28 minutes after 7 here on Sunrise on 3FM 92.7. I've missed you. Please call me. 055-924-2717 and 055-691-015. Good morning.
Shayo. Ojoko Onyemi.
Ojemla Nyemi tetere.
Obake.
Daboshi.
And Nakai. Happy New Year, my brother. We've missed you. Look, hearing your voice alone is like half a problem solved. So I want to say, Ojoko, and thank you so much for coming back, my brother. We love you.
Thank you. Thank you.
God bless you, my brother.
Bless you too. Have a nice day. Good morning. Hey, my brother. Brother man, how you doing? Sammy?
Johnny, we miss you. This is someone from Medina.
Sammy, how are you? Yeah.
I'm fine, thank you. It's been a while.
Greater than Accra, as always. But
Hey, Johnny.
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
come on. You're man of the moment. You have been missed. Hey,
We thank
and you left us for almost 3 months now. Why? Why do you do that?
Be calming down.
No.
Be
So
calming
now,
down.
I believe you will not go for any leave again.
Be calming down.
No, you will not go again.
It's a
You are
month
coming
of
to
love.
stay for 3 years.
Speak with love. Be calming down.
Yes,
Be
so
calming
Johnny,
down.
bye-bye.
Sammy, thank you very much. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, Charlie. Common sense, how are you?
To God be the glory.
Yes, sir. Talk to me. Abolo Common Sense.
Yeah, welcome back. Welcome back.
Thank you, boss.
Thank God, Johnny has been nominated for 15 Gold Board RPT Award.
Hey, information data.
Please, if you like, Johnny, it's very simple. *920*111#. The short code is 307.
Kai.
Please, Johnny has been nominated. Best Morning Show. Fans of Johnny, if you didn't win this award, it's not a shame of Johnny, it's we.
Yes.
But Johnny, I'll plead with you.
Yes, sir.
We need, sometimes school no go some of us. A huge scrap. Some people don't say you. So I beg of you,
Yes,
get us some Momo number
Yes, sir.
to make the job simple for us.
Okay.
So that I keep to now one kata why then what to abana ma
you.
ti say say na Kofi Wayo kan one will be a one kata born one basuda we dey pa ocho dey one kata boye.
Please,
President
President Kufuor is sleeping.
Simple.
Allow President Kufuor to sleep. Allow President Kufuor to sleep, please.
No. I
good
beg you, Johnny. This one there, I mean, I beg you. You know, get time. We go make them small. Then the award is for us.
I hear you. I'll
I
reach
beg
out to
you.
you.
Have a
Thank you.
good morning,
Thank
my
you
brother.
very much.
Welcome.
And thanks for the support. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Johnny.
Hey, someone from Medina.
Mr. Johnny, Mr. Johnny on the building. You are welcome.
Charlie, how be?
God bless you, God bless you,
How's Amen.
Thank you.
Amen.
One double shua can you mock a bit to go by session a twin. One when I learn, she da pet walking on the micro by session.
Yes.
None in boss, I will do you. Nakam, Onoma, Batak, Konoko, I'm your fear. Mr. Building.
Thank you.
Mr. John in the building.
My brother.
God bless you so much.
Thank you. Ninungwa. Good morning.
Good morning, my honorable Johnny.
Bright in Abosokan, how are you doing?
I thank God. I'm
Yes,
fine. I
yes,
hope
sir.
you are also doing
I
good.
am greater than Accra, my brother.
We thank God for bringing you back. He
Yes,
miss you. He
Thank
miss
you.
you. I feel papa.
Means so
Well,
much, Papa.
What she wouldn't care. Nobody. Oh, abomodi ake vote more less and we vote.
Na bala.
Oh, so far tomorrow one common sense here. Offer na ka pepe awo. Boli.
Okay.
Ye mo fi amole ni wo. To mumwele wa banyo ofi.
Okay.
O ka ofi no ba pushi. Ba o mi say asana award e ba jodi because mokobe. Oh, you are done.
You are done. Thank you very much. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Johnny.
My brother, how are you?
Yeah, he's great. I Claude.
I Claude calling us from Accra. Bro,
yeah,
how be? Charlie.
Hey, Okoye de meja wa chedi.
Oh.
Papa ya no pa ima kwa kope wele ni wa
Charlie,
chedi.
pe wele ni nyama ni bi.
Serious. Hey. Na mi so Johnny eja yen you.
Dabi. Me ne mu nenam.
Johnny, winning BB.
Nabi,
Said you're missing here. Abolo Kayano. Momola no manu enfro.
Yo, Mate.
Manu enfro. Kitwe biensa. Why?
Mate.
Yadasi.
Meso Medasi. Thank you. Good morning.
Brother, good morning.
Hey, Anan.
Oh, brother.
What's it then?
Brother, I'm here down room and I'll say.
Dumarakwa.
And I'm a catcher. Eric say, baby, I want the horse Lemba, ya rubber flabber. So, and the prayer there, and Yassi, and coupon on show on it to me now. So, Sterling, so one can jam baby or one omla near chain.
Obeba. Brother, no charms and midden don't see Obeba Sisia.
Mate, ya there, Yasin, so.
Right.
And the prayer, Chama did the good no on a Bukotia Shama. Now, brother, MPP showdown. I'm there, Kennedy. Why I come?
Right.
Why I come? Because a time now we will know my name consider when my car there. Obi catching there, yeah, that you. What's the Yami Busher one?
Right.
It's true. Yami Busher, yeah. Na me na me there. So what can one fight now with Jenny na Ampobume? Okay, don't quay. Now, about me, I would not be the I am on Pam. Uncle Ponka, ye na ye.
Yeah, that's it. Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning, Johnny.
My brother from New Achimota. How you doing? My brother.
Is on 92.
Yes, sir.
3 FM.
Johnny.
Yes, boss. Yes, sir.
Charlie, the way
Charlie, me too. I miss you. How are the school children?
Oh, they are doing well. Everybody's fine.
Nice one.
You have missed me well. I heard your voice this morning around 1:55. I said, wow, Johnny is back. Johnny is back. And in fact, you have a good team also.
Yes.
The total of everything was perfect.
Right. We thank God.
Just that you want to hear your voice. You're fine.
We're back. As if we never went away. Yes.
Glory be to God, you are back. Thank you very much. Glory be
Thank
to
you.
God.
Thank
Glory
you.
be to God.
Thank you. Good morning.
King Johnny.
Hey, Benny Kwamenya.
Cash.
Hey, me Dabushi. Oh, you are doing.
Hey, it's the last time I know you are lived on 3 months. You see how you've been missed.
Hey, Benny Kwamenya, how you doing?
You know, oh, not bad.
Yes, sir.
Bro.
Yes, sir.
Truly be said, I'm telling you, see, as you started picking the calls, those who've heard them for a long time, they are all calling. Charlie, Onyema is on. For you to, spend 3 months leave for Charlie. It's an amount of more than 2 years now. How will you be 21 days ago? Because you took 21 days, and now look, you spend more than Charlie. You've been missed. Charlie, it's okay. I'm telling you, you've been missed. Tomorrow we'll continue.
I hear you.
Have a good morning.
Thank you very much, my brother. Good morning.
So today is for welcoming.
Hey, Hajia.
Today,
Freedom fighter, how are you?
I'm fine, my dear. Why did you let me miss you like that?
Oh, Hamatan Popo.
I began to fear that where is Johnny? Oh, he's left us to abroad. The CNN have taken him away from us as they did with Kwamina Tumo. In fact, I was worried, so I don't come on the program to ask of you. Because I don't want to hear anything. All I want to hear is what I'm hearing today.
I hear you. We are grateful.
You are back on air, and I'm very happy.
We're grateful.
You bring the morale back.
We're grateful.
So today, dear, we don't go talk.
I hear you.
Just salute you.
I hear
salute the National Security Coordinator. That's all.
I salute you too. I salute you too. Good morning.
Hello, good morning, Mr. Johnny.
Hey.
You're warmly welcome. This is SK.
John, SK, how are you doing?
Yes, receive from Mama Sama.
Yes, sir. Talk to me.
I'm doing well. The God that had been with you for all this while is still with us. You can see your children are many. Your listeners are many.
Yeah.
So one thing I'll plead with you is let your technicians or the engineer work on your network so that we can be enjoying a much better reception.
For which area do you have difficulties, please? Amasaman. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Amasaman.
All right. Okay. Thank you very much. We'll get it fixed.
But that does not end it all.
Okay.
What I intend saying is that now that you have come,
right,
all the apples that are hidden,
right,
pour them out onto us.
we will pour them. We'll pour them out. Yeah.
So that's why the people are really, it's like they are not sleeping.
Right.
We are eagerly waiting to hear all the posts in the the cardinal points of this country. Bring all of them up.
Okay.
The
hear
Lord
you.
bless you.
Bless you too, sir. Thank you very much. Bye. Good morning.
Good morning, Johnny.
Hey, it's a shock.
Oh, no more.
Manche.
Voice detector. Only person in here is
Dabi, Ekako.
Charlie Jason can you come, Charlie.
If I came go last time, she get you.
Charlie, you no chair, Charlie, or like Charlie. Oh, Japa. Charlie, welcome back. And you see, I want you to also give a shout out to those who stood in for you.
Right. Mawena, Crosby, Helen.
They did fantastically and marvelously well. Seriously speaking.
Great.
And they kept the show in moving.
And Michael Obodu too.
Thank God for your life.
He comes in and out at some point.
For coming back. Charlie.
Thank you.
This morning, we don't want to speak much. We just welcome you back.
I hear you, sir.
Job once again.
Thank you very much. I'm grateful. Good morning.
Good morning, Opani here.
Hey, Frank Nero.
Kwesi
Poku, and I would voice I said Frank Nero the end power.
Hey, Samu.
Kwesi Mamin Dewe.
Oh, Commander, na kwesi I feel say.
Charlie. Fachemi.
Enyefi, ejumana ni nyina na oye no. Nyankopon ohira papa ya fi papa na ayi empanifo na bu be se oba me ne eti wo mpam a na ye adwumaden abema na ye ne wo mpam ti na oba me ne eti wo mpam.
Mbaja say can you o say there?
Empanifo se oba na hwene eti wo mpam a na ye adwumaden abema na ye nti na oba me ne eti wo mpam.
Sunrise on 3FM.
Enti Nyankopon ohira uye papa na nimdia nyame dia ma no wabai no le hyemu kina chen first no na yenso ayeta wachi ne yenta wachi na kimbi fa ne to ma pa mesre o se ibi biara ebeye siachi dia ewo wadwuma a wo ye ne Nyankopon omo kwane nto ma bibia ento wo kwamu a eya de money da na mesre o se bibi bia wo be hu no Ghana ha bia memfa hie no it whistle it said the way or man of the fan into my preference because who you be a Mr. Walsh, who you Centuria, who you transparent, who can't clear what it which now,
thank you. Medasipa. Good morning.
Johnny.
Hey, no crash, son. No crash, son.
Nukre eyabako.
Enso asa.
Johnny.
Yes sir.
Akwaba.
Medasi minua.
Ni oko hoboko de.
Yakodre bro. Akakakra na fifi ni.
Na me ase. Na onabo akuga ase menkenche so ochiawo. Oni madi nti bi hom so omu nyina so omu ma akwaba. Na mpem ni chema so achare jo ashama no nyina Mr. Brown no nyina so ma akwaba. Ni mu award no what the momo number no family the anu momo etujwa what the number no etujwa no sene eba ha na mini na ni ya account na fi ya de ato aba na pepepe what you say sa na be fe what you say ni mo eba ho no dia be ha din to the momo family number no momo etujwa na mo fe fa ho
okay. No great asa. Now container no have if you.
Johnny.
Yeah.
Container no so when you say mu pejate sia e na meda. It is say the me fa wa kwa me fa so. Na me say excellency John Dramani Mahama. Ni so no an obetimi ayi ni afi container ni ma the one room room the container bi kwa no be pedi amamia. Na me fa me hu enko hye ho. And yes I have this. See am no ka say o ma paint the blue so me mpe. What you say?
That's it.
Allow you to watch out.
Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Johnny.
Hey, Ajana one.
Hey, you see what?
Ajana one. How be?
Boy. I hope you understand.
Yeah, it be Dangbe for welcome, yeah?
Yes,
that's right. Okay. Oh, you are done.
In fact, the people you left your back for them, about Beta and Nobel and ELA, they have also done a great job.
Right.
They have done a great job. And we also done a great job. You know, Media General platform is like BBC, CNN, you understand?
Mm-hmm.
So everybody wants to be involved. So we're asking, where is Mr. Johnny? Where is Mr. Johnny? It's not every radio station where we go, we have been asking the host that where is he? Because we just go there and speak about Bible. You mean a lot of us. You mean a lot to some of us. So we are happy. Let me say good morning to Bonnie Jibril and my incoming chairman, Mr. Osman. Thank you.
Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Johnny.
Yes, sir. My brother, how are you?
Welcome back to the studio.
Thank you, boss.
Johnny, please, this is Gauss calling from Ashaiman.
Talk to me, bro. How are you?
Johnny, the people of Ashaiman miss you so much.
I miss them all.
So they send their greetings to you this morning.
I miss them all. From Tulapu to Lebanon to everywhere, I miss them.
I want to send my biggest greeting to my incoming chairman, Zach. The good man Ashama is going to have now. Johnny.
Yes, sir.
Please don't forget the Momo number.
I hear you.
That is very important to some of us.
I hear you.
We have 1 CD, 2 CD. We will send inside.
Okay.
I know that is what Jesus said. He said, Kakra wono.
Thank you. I'm grateful. Thank you very much. Good morning.
Johnny.
Yes, sir. Collins in Amamole.
My boss.
How are you doing?
I miss you a lot.
I miss you more, Collins.
Oh. Today I heard your voice and I said, wow. I'll phone in.
I see.
So that I'll be more happy.
Thank you.
This morning.
Thank you, Collins.
You are welcome.
Thank you, my brother.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
Let me greet your cherished listeners, Peter Akwesi Mensah, Deputy CEO of Tamaship Yard in Nanampi.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Collins. We're grateful for your call. Good morning.
Johnny, morning, sir.
Yes, sir.
I want to say.
Adumarako.
Yamakwaba.
Medasepa.
Fair, Nigeria, a friend saying video be a security dancing, you know. Young boy, be a brother be in free scrap yard there. Now, or tala.
Yes.
Bram McConnell and come in 50-50 because I've been on Kamaya.
Oh.
Yeah, sure, do. Yeah, sure, Papa.
Yes, that video was so emotional.
Very good. And he passed him. A mouse with him in your day.
Yeah, Daniel Miasi.
A Jonah, you know. You need your home. He said, the me black was Pukano. Quasa. There, Papa, can't dare Bonica.
Yeah, that's it.
Yaman can't home.
Yeah, that's
it. Namechia, me Papa, Dr. Kosi Aji, controller, boss.
Right.
Echa me Papa John Draban Mama, Echa Mame Hanabisu.
Right.
And me better. Speaker of Parliament. Nakupanka will be there.
Bye. Thank you. Good morning.
Thou sayest the Lord.
Thou sayest the Lord, my brother.
Johnny, you didn't do well at all.
Learn to forgive.
No. Johnny, you left the stage without notice. Nobody know where you were.
Learn to forgive.
Johnny, you disappeared and you appeared.
Learn to forgive.
You are too much. Johnny, so you are in arrears with a bite. How many do you have in arrears now, and how do you intend to deliver them? That is my major concern.
Don't worry, the Lord will provide.
No, Johnny, you give me the schedule. It's been almost 4 months, John, that you'll be in arrears. How do you intend to deliver on a daily basis?
The Lord will provide.
Johnny, this one is in your call to leave the Lord out of it. Tell us how you intend to deliver it for us.
The Lord will provide.
Johnny, you heard that over the weekend there was the League of Sinners, and the Holy Sinner has been elected. So I continue to pray for that sinner.
No, you can't say that. You can't
Johnny,
say
it's a fact.
No, you can't say that.
Johnny, because today is your first day, I want to give you a reminder.
Yeah.
Johnny, please. The Archie Montashiko saga, you are a man on the ground.
Yes.
Please, I want to hear something. So work on it fast. I want to hear something.
I hear you. Thank you very much. I'm
welcome
grateful.
with a renewed energy, and God bless you.
Thank you. I'm grateful. Good morning.
From the city within the city.
Maestro.
Johnny, you see what you brought?
What did I
bring?
You
see what you brought?
What have I brought?
After your program, check your the viewers and then compare to the TV3. You go and check.
Oh,
go and check. I'm just telling you this one for the fact.
You.
In the outside, we say Sandazua.
Sanduka Day.
Correct. You know, in the absence, we lost Ayawasu East MP, Honorable McNaza.
Yes, Ture.
And then today, the wife is listening to you.
Ajia.
Amina Adam.
Adam, yes.
And also, she's part of the people that are contesting.
That's right.
The only female. And then she was telling me that, hey, your man is back. I said, yes, Johnny is back. He is coming to shake the nation.
We
you see the way you are shaking the airwaves.
We thank God.
And we pray that this time to be the time of the women to lead Ayawasu case, because she's a very good woman and she have a good heart to consider the work of the husband. Johnny, you are welcome.
Thank you.
We have a lot to bite, but we welcome you only today. Asbunallah wa ni'mal wakil. Thank you so much. God bless you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, sir.
Commander Johnny Walker.
My brother, how are you doing? Ima?
I am great more than Accra.
You are greater than Accra. Ima, how are you?
I am greater than Accra. I am Tutupachi.
Okay, Tutupachi. You sound like a... Uh-huh.
What
does it mean? What does your name mean?
It means a very great, can you permit me to explain?
Yes, go ahead.
Tutupachi is just like the oak tree.
Okay.
It's very thick, large, and tall.
Uh-huh.
Your hand cannot handle it more or less like by tightening it with a rope.
Okay.
Something that you cannot hold, can you tighten it with a rope?
No.
You get it?
Yeah, I get it.
If you cannot hold the thing, how can you tighten it with a rope?
Okay, I hear you. I think I get it now.
Commander Johnny Walker.
Yes, sir.
You are welcome.
Thank you, Akpe.
We miss you a lot. Just that I am mourning.
Oh.
I am mourning.
Why?
Yes, I've lost a big sister.
Sorry about
who took care of me when my mom passed away.
Deepest condolences.
She's also off. Over the weekend, I'll go and then bury her at Georgia. So I am mourning, and I have lost two cousins at the same time.
Okay.
So I am not in a very happy mood.
I hear you.
I welcome you.
Thank you.
And my regards to our MC.
I hear you.
Edmund Agbo of Domekwa Benya.
Thank you very much. Great. Good morning.
Good morning, Johnny. Please, I am back again.
Oh.
I am interested in the Momo.
New Achimota. Okay, I hear you.
Yes, I am interested. Please try and give us the Momo so that it can also contribute for your nomination to be approved, accepted, because you are the best.
I hear you. Thank you very much. I'm grateful. Yes, sir. Good morning.
Johnny.
Hey, Charlie, Abai.
Hey, great. John, this is your man. Abai calling from Ashama Zenu.
Yes, Abai.
Hey, Johnny.
Yes, sir.
Oh, wow, wonderful. This is the day the God has done what? Rejoice. Johnny, you are welcome.
Thank you, Abai. I'm grateful.
Can you see the way all the callers are very happy for your comeback?
I'm grateful. Thank you.
May God continue to bless you for us.
Right. Thank you very much.
Today is welcome, so I will not talk much.
Yes, it's good that you have decided to do that. We're grateful. Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning, Johnny.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, the great Alaye Domiko Kabridge.
Alaye, how are you?
Okay. Welcome to the Biashe. Also, no my information for Aye Agia. Welcome to the Biashe. Johnny, why are you?
May the bottom and Maba.
Intina made chia bottle baku 50 billion at the amount. Young couple insura 100 billion. Now, but one year, mania was to I mean, Chia Osman Austin, the incoming chairman, I was Dominic Abinyo constituency. Yes, the Dewa. Follow who knows road, I was Dominic Abinyo constituency. Name Madam Elfon Akorogo. Nay, your hard working MP, Honorable Abu. Also, at Madia Obo, Abma Sisia Domin Market, task force to yet I'm a quiet Awadia, yet there was a part Dome, Quadina, constituency, Cabo Nepe, Intinayeti, Osman, Hashim, sir, Oda Kayan Nambu.
And I'm sure that we can decide to park the calls here now and make way for sports. Murtala is okay. Maybe two more. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, sir. Hello.
Good morning.
Ajime Victor.
Bibian Bokodia.
Adumaraka.
Yeah, Elliot.
Oh, Elliot.
Yeah, the great.
Hey, your voice.
You're welcome.
How the people at Jatakpo?
Oh, Bibian Boko.
Nice one. Talk to me.
One day, maybe over Bahonu.
Yo, Mate. Oh, I heard the minimum ho. We base. Lefe Jatakpo minimum hojina.
Jatakpo de idea.
Jatakpo ko Pambros hojina minimum hojina.
I see. On where you ma? On there. Who somebody who boy Papa President Mahama. My power Yamo under Ghana. And I'm to say you should know on your family. Pomode, Mugana Kwe.
Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning, Johnny Host.
Yes, sir. Alaj.
My boss, you're welcome. You're welcome.
Thank you. How are you?
Today is my first time of calling.
Oh, nice.
And it's go through. I'm so happy.
Good to
My
hear
name
from
is
you.
Jerry John.
Jerry John.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Johnny, please, I want to bring something to the notice.
What at all is that?
Of your notice, please.
Okay.
In my area, please. You know, Madam Akurugu is our MP.
Okay, that's not Kwabenya.
And yes, Kwabenya, exactly. There is an area, you know, Ashoman Estate.
Right.
Ashoman Estate down to Old Ashoma. There is this road there that made the people angrily vote against Ajwa Safo.
Okay.
And since then, Madam Akurugu came. She came to our area, and in fact, to houses for campaign. But now, since he's been to office, I know it's just 1 year, but at least put a grader on the road so that it could do at least some work, so that the people will be thinking that, oh, your mind is with us.
Okay.
But nothing like that. If you see the road very deteriorated, it's not good.
Okay.
People will begin to speak bad about you.
I hear you.
As they did to Ajwa Safo. Okay. Please take this up for us.
I hear you.
You see, this road is very good. It linked to Adenta, linked to Dodowa, linked to Pantan, linked to everywhere. You can pass there, go to Kumasi. It's a very nice road. It even reduce congestion from Atomic roundabout to Atomic.
Okay, I hear you.
It's a very beautiful road over there.
Okay.
Please.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Johnny.
Thank you very much
welcome
for letting us know. We're grateful. Good morning. Papa
Johnny.
Papa miss you. Papa miss you.
Hey, Johnny.
Papa miss you. Papa miss you.
I miss you.
Yeah, I miss Dama.
We have missed you too much. We thank God that you are back, my brother.
You medase.
We thank God that you are back, but okay, let me confirm. That road that the guy just spoke about, it's very, very important that Akurugu should watch that side.
Okay.
I have some family members living there. Normally when I go there, I'm not happy at all. But Johnny, the old cargo is back. And but the point is, I'm talking from history. When MPP, when they are in opposition, we don't have to sleep at all.
Oh.
And I want you to be part of the action. I know you are doing so well in the interest of Ghana, but this one I'll plead with you. See, Kufuor came to power when Jerry Rawlings was in power. Killing, dead bodies being spread over certain junctions and things. And they accused Rawlings of...
Slow down.
No. I want a system whereby we don't want these people to come back and destroy the economy.
Slow down.
Again,
slow down. I don't think it's fair to the MPP. You have to withdraw that.
No.
Papa,
it's a serious issue.
Papa, no. I was around. I was very much aware of those.
Okay, now let me forget about that one. Let me talk about.
No. You will have to withdraw that. I remember all those dead bodies lying around, but you can't put it on a political party.
Okay, let me withdraw that.
Thank you.
How about the damage on the West African gas pipeline too?
I don't know.
By cause Dumso. Then the gentleman president, Jomama said that, it is an act of God. But I know it's not an act of God.
I hear you, Papa. Thank you very much for your views.
Johnny.
Yes, sir. Final caller. Good morning. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. How are you too?
I'm alive and well. Greater
where's John
Akpe.
Yeah, this is Komla from Katamaso.
Okay, come on.
Yeah, I've been at work.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I love your show.
Thank you.
So this morning, me too. This is my first time to call TV3.
Thank you very much for calling us.
So I'm happy that my call goes through.
Yes.
You are welcome.
Thank you, Akpe.
Okay, not too much for today.
Yes, sir.
Okay, best time. Bye-bye.
Akpe, bye-bye. All right, so we're done with our calls now. Let me say good morning to Alhaji Peter T, Alhaji Rauf, and Alhaji Yao Kundo. Alhaji Peter T, Alhaji Rauf, and Alhaji Yao Kundo. And my good friend Alhaji. Yes, the castle, yes.
We went to meet him.
Alhaji Yao Kundo,
he's a family.
Yes. He's your family.
Yeah, he relates to my dad. He's also Basari from Tatali.
So
okay. We went to officially announce the demise of my parents.
So, sorry about that.
We went to his place. We had a good conversation.
Sorry about that. And then to Abu. Abu Abu, I missed you. Abu and Alhaji. Oh my God. My old friend Abu. Charlie.
Abu prefers to always be the last caller.
For some strange reason. But thank you all very much indeed for the messages and the warm welcome. I appreciate it. Mutala.
Mr. Hughes.
What's happening?
Your comeback is stronger than appetite.
Your
comeback is stronger than appetite.
Clack it.
People were asking, I'm going to use some massacre and book us a station because how is it like? It looks like people have information outside that those of us who work here.
How do people get those things?
We don't know.
Anyway, Charlie, what's happening in the world of sports?
We are still on. We are still preparing for the World Cup. Want to go out there and do well. So players are making moves. Yesterday we had one player, Jonas Ajete, move from Basel to Germany, which is a good one for him because Otto Addo monitors the German Bundesliga than any other league because he played there. He's half German, if you can say that. So his family is there. He's almost always in Germany. So we're still putting pieces together. But we're all excited that Antoine Semenyo moved to Manchester City. We thought it was going to be an uphill task for him. But so far he's delivered, scoring back and forth. So we are just happy and waiting for the World Cup to come around.
The World Cup certainly will come around. We'll be there. Will we win? I don't know. Sports is up next. Stay
Let's now do some sports here on 3FM Sunrise. Coming up this morning, a Black Stars defender Jonas Ajete moves from Basel to Germany, and a very surprising move. And also, Manchester City forward Antoine Semenyo believes that the citizens can still mount a title challenge. And locally, our nation's FC manager, that is Frimpong Manso, says his focus is ensuring the team survives in this year's Ghana Premier League. Let's start off with some transfer news where Ghana international Jonas Ajete has completed a move to German Bundesliga side VfL Wolfsburg after the club reached a full agreement with Swiss outfit FC Basel. The highly rated defender has signed a long-term contract that will keep him at Wolfsburg until 2030, in the deal reported to be worth around 10 million euros. The 22-year-old centre-back makes a switch from Switzerland to Germany following weeks of strong interest from several European clubs. Ajete enjoyed a successful 2024-25 season with Basel winning the league and cup double, and has already made 15 appearances in the Swiss Super League this season. Here are the first few words from Ajete after signing.
For me to come here, I chose here because I think it's a good step for me in my professional career. So that's the main reason why I chose this. Yeah, I'm here to give the little I have to help the club to achieve our goals. Yeah.
Jonas Ajete. Meanwhile, my colleague, that is Bill Eshen, he has been talking about the pros and cons for Ajete with this move.
Jonas Ajete's impending move to VfL Wolfsburg is a curious one for some reasons. One, it is good in the perspective of the fact that he's moving to a bigger league, that is a Bundesliga, one of the top leagues in Europe. And of course, he is going to get a lot more visibility, having already won the Swiss Super League with Basel in the 2024-25 season. And he is highly rated as a young defender. So it is good in that perspective. But it can be a risky one for him because this is a step up, it's a much bigger league. Also, that would mean that he would compete with other great players in his position at the centre-back, and that could mean that he might not get as many minutes as he would have liked. Of course, this season he is seen as an important player already, making 14 starts, 15 appearances in the Swiss League this season, and also making a few appearances in the Europa League as well. And so it's sort of risky in that sense, where he might not get as many minutes, and that could hurt his chances with the World Cup coming up. But hopefully he does get a lot of minutes. If he does, then he becomes a surefire, a name that will be in Otto Addo's mind for the World Cup. Of course, 10 million euros shows that Wolfsburg really wants him at this particular point in time, and so the hope is that he gets as many minutes as possible as a centre-back and makes an impact.
Bewashen there on Jonas Ajete, who have joined VfB Wolfsburg. Now, Ghana international Antoine Semenyo says he's refusing to give up on the Premier League title race despite Manchester City being held to a draw by Tottenham Hotspur last Sunday. Semenyo was on target as City played out an entertaining 2-2 draw with Spurs in a highly competitive encounter. The result leaves Manchester City 6 points behind league leaders Arsenal, with the title race continuing to heat up. However, Semenyo remains confident his side can still mount a serious challenge with 14 matches to play in the English top flight.
We've got more games. There's 14 games to go. So, I mean, we're 6 points behind. And it's not the end, so we just need to keep going. Anything can happen. I mean, like I said, 14 games to go. So they might lose at the top a couple of games and we might win, and the dynamic changes. So just have to wait and see.
That is Antoine Semenyo there talking about not giving up on the title. Now let's do some more stories on Black Star players, where Christopher Bonsuba has been shortlisted for Al Qadsiya's Player of the Month for January following an impressive run of form in the Saudi Pro League. The 21-year-old is one of 4 nominees after helping Al Qadsiya go 7 league games unbeaten in that manner. Bonsuba featured in all 7 games, registering 3 assists, including 2 in a dominant 5-1 win over Al Assam, and also played a key role in victories against the likes of Al Ittihad. He has now been involved in 5 league goals this season, highlighting his growing influence at the club. Away from Black Star players, we turn our attention to the locals in where Frimpong Manso has revealed his ambition is to lead the Nations FC to silverware next season. Manso was appointed on the 2-year contract in 2025 following the departure of former coach Kasim Mengel.
We need to make sure we put the team in a very good position. But to talk about the title now, no, that one, I don't think we are considering that at the moment. No, for now. Maybe we can talk about the FA Cup, but the league, I think, is going to be very, very, very difficult.
Meanwhile, their captain, that is Razak Simpson, who scored twice for them in that game against Mediema, has spoken and also says that the team is struggling, but the main focus is to ensure they stay out of relegation.
This season, like, things has not been the same as last season or last 2 seasons. So, as a captain of this nation, I'm a little bit worried, but I know what my boys can do, and I know what the coach that has come also can do. So, I just give thanks to God. I told them, like, initially when we were about to start, like, they were a little bit down. I don't know why, but when we considered the goal, I told them to just stay calm because I know the game will be in our favor because we have really trained. Coming from Samatex to this place, we were coming into this game full vim. So I have the hope that we are going to win.
Razak Simpson is the captain of Nations FC. Let's now turn our attention to women's football, where Arsenal have been crowned champions of the first ever Women's Champions Cup. The Gunners defeated Brazilian side Corinthians 3-2 after extra time at the Emirates Stadium in London. The new FIFA competition brought together 6 continental champions from around the world to determine the best women's club team globally. As winners, Arsenal will receive a record $2.3 million in prize money, the biggest single cash reward in women's club football. Now, Corinthians will also pocket $1 million, while Gotham FC and Asfar will receive $100,000 each. Our women's football expert, Akosi Eje, believes the tournament presents a major opportunity for Ghanaian women clubs.
Very huge one for them. Let's take away the fact that they had advantage of the fact that they were playing the finals at the Emirates, which also is where they play sometimes. And then again, the money that was on this particular tournament is almost like the Club World Cup. Yeah. Just that this time we started it properly from the semi-finals because 4 countries had to converge in London to play this. Asfar, who were semi-finalists, Corinthians also doing their parts there. It's a very good tournament for women's football. Hopefully one day we would get a Ghanaian team go ahead to win the CAF Women's Champions League, because if there's anything that we've been talking about for some time now was if you win the CAF Women's Champions League, what was up next for you? Now we know that there's the FIFA Women's Champions Cup and there's huge money, there's huge investment, there's bigger opportunities for you when you are able to go there. And so for us now, just proving that once you are a champion in Europe, it's sort of easier for you to be a champion in the world, just that Chelsea had to win a sort of trophy in the time that they did it. But when it comes to Arsenal and winning trophies, especially for their women, it's something that they know how to do.
Akosia Eje, they're talking about the Women's Club Championship that has been introduced by FIFA. In the transfer market, Nigerian international Demola Lookman has officially completed his much-anticipated move to Atletico Madrid, signing a 4-year deal that runs until June 2030. Lookman joins the Spanish Giants after spending 3 seasons at Atlanta, where he established himself as one of Europe's most exciting attackers. Now, during his time in Italy, he made 137 appearances, scoring 55 times and providing 27 assists across all competitions. Now, before he joined Atletico Madrid, teams like Fenerbahce were all looking for his signature. And that brings us to the end of the sports update here on 3FM Sunrise. There's more sports on all our socials at 3 Sports GH. My name is Mutala Yakubu. Don't go nowhere. There's more after this.
Doesn't always end. Sometimes it just
The Electoral Commission has reiterated its commitment to organizing free and fair elections this December.
How's your week treating you? I'm here to serve you great music tidbits for your at-work listening pleasure.
Rastafari, Rastafari, Rastafari. Our Father, who art in Zion, Kanamawe, Kanamawe, Kanamawe. Oh, turn it up!
Come into the mountains, sight and I grandfather.
It's time to drive you home in style with great music, the 411 and all your favorite stars, what's happening around town, and so much more.
And in the headlines today, the two leading political parties have been addressing the public on allegations of corruption. The Black Stars coach has unveiled his squad for the upcoming games, and there are some interesting names.
Pull up! The weekend is here and it's time to turn up. Get your dancing shoes on, Lego.
We really do have it all. It's a premium mix of information and entertainment every single day on 3FM 92.7, your urban lifestyle radio.
In the silence, something was growing. The journey continues. The calm before the storm. You can't mute a force that was born to speak. You can't bury rhythm. It rewrites itself. Louder. Every signal lost finds its way back to the source. This is not a comeback, it's a recalibration. This is the takeover. This is Trigmatic on 3FM Drive. Driving you home with good vibes, good conversations, and the freshest hits. Hop in, take a ride. Trigmatic on 3FM Drive. 3FM, your urban lifestyle radio.
The Electoral Commission has reiterated its commitment to organizing free and fair elections this December.
How's your week treating you? I'm here to serve you great music tidbits for your at-work listening pleasure.
Rastafari, Rastafari, Rastafari. Our Father, who art in Zion, Kanamawe, Kanamawe, Kanamawe. Oh, turn it up!
Come into the mountains, sight and I grandfather.
It's time to drive you home in style with great music, the 411 and all your favorite stars, what's happening around town, and so much more.
And in the headlines today, the two leading political parties have been addressing the public on allegations of corruption. The Black Stars coach has unveiled his squad for the upcoming games, and there are some interesting names. Pull up! The weekend is here and it's time to turn up. Get your dancing shoes on, Lego. We really do have it all. It's a premium mix of information and entertainment every single day on 3FM 92.7, your urban lifestyle radio.
The Electoral Commission has reiterated its commitment to organizing free and fair elections this December.
How's your week treating you? I'm here to serve you great music tidbit for your at-work listening pleasure.
Rastafari, Rastafari, Rastafari. Our Father, who art in Zion, Kanamawe, Kanamawe, Kanamawe. Oh, turn it up!
Come into the mountains. Sight and I grandpa.
It's time to drive you home in style with great music, the 411 and all your favorite stars, what's happening around town, and so much more.
And in the headlines today, the two leading political parties have been addressing the public on allegations of corruption. The Black Stars coach has unveiled his squad for the upcoming games, and there are some interesting names. Pull up! The weekend is here and it's time to turn up. Get your dancing shoes on, Lego. We really do have it all. It's a premium mix of information and entertainment every single day on 3FM 92.7, your urban lifestyle radio.
In the silence, something was growing. The journey continues. The calm before the storm. You can't mute a force that was born to speak. You can't bury rhythm. It rewrites itself. Louder. Every signal lost finds its way back to the source. This is not a comeback, it's a recalibration. This is the takeover. This is Trigmatic on 3FM Drive. Driving you home with good vibes, good conversations, and the freshest hits. Hop in, take a ride. Trigmatic on 3FM Drive. 3FM, your urban lifestyle radio.
The Electoral Commission has reiterated its commitment to organizing free and fair elections this December.
How's your week treating you? I'm here to serve you great music tidbit for your at-work listening pleasure.
Rastafari, Rastafari, Rastafari. Our Father, who art in Zion, Kanamawe, Kanamawe, Kanamawe. Oh, turn it up!
Come into the mountains. Sight and I grandpa.
It's time to drive you home in style with great music, the 411 and all your favorite stars, what's happening around town, and so much more.
And in the headlines today, the two leading political parties have been addressing the public on allegations of corruption. The Black Stars coach has unveiled his squad for the upcoming games, and there are some interesting names. Pull up! The weekend is here and it's time to turn up. Get your dancing shoes on, Lego. We really do have it all. It's a premium mix of information and entertainment every single day on 3FM 92.7, your urban lifestyle radio.
In the silence, something was growing. The journey continues. The calm before the storm. You can't mute a force that was born to speak. You can't bury rhythm. It rewrites itself. Louder. Every signal lost finds its way back to the source. This is not a comeback, it's a recalibration. This is the takeover. This is Trigmatic on 3FM Drive. Driving you home with good vibes, good conversations, and the freshest hits. Hop in, take a ride.
Results declared by EC. This is the new patriotic party. The elephant is the winning symbol. In order, on the ballot paper, our gallant men here will give brief remarks. And Kabum Sunkwaya Nyan Efe, and Japan for Hey, Abeka Bibika Krabi, and the party menina, I want Kabum Sunkwa Abba, and they almost tie the newly presidential candidate. Honorable Kennedy Akompra Japan. President Nana Addo Akufo, the flag bearer elect Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, all the aspirants present, party chairman, general secretary, minority leader, chairman, the Council of Elders, and MPP party. I stand before you to pledge my support, also to accept the results declared by EC. The delegates have spoken, and I want to plead with my supporters that they should stay calm and respect the results and help all of us to work together to win 2029 or 2028 election. I want to advise my supporters. First, I want to thank you, but I advise that in election, you can win and you can lose. So if accept it in good faith. So let's all of us throw our support to Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, the flag bearer. And all I say is, MPP, we need unity in the party. But unity comes with respect. We have to respect each other's views. That is all I want to say tonight. So congratulations to Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and MPP. Thank you. Thank you very much, Honorable Kennedy Akumpreko Japan. We will now invite Honorable Donbon.
Thank you very much. His Excellency, the former President of the Republic, Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo, His Excellency, the former Vice President, Dr. Alhaji Mahamudu Bawumia, the National Chairman of the party,
on 3FM,
respected patriots, I congratulate my senior brother and patriot, Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia, on his victory and wish him every success as he leads our party forward. I called him earlier this evening to let him know he has my full support. Most importantly, I thank God for his grace, guidance, and protection throughout this journey. I am deeply grateful for how far he has brought us. The past 4 months has been very heavy, but incredibly rewarding to all of us, especially the MPP. Whilst tonight's outcome is not what I had hoped for, I accept the results with humility, and my resolve remains strong. My heartfelt thanks goes to Ghanaians who opens their doors and hearts to us, to every delegate who believed and walked the journey with me, to my campaign team, my coordinators, communicators, and thousands of volunteers who gave their time, energy, and belief. I am equally grateful to my family for their patience and prayers, and to the former President, His Excellency John Ejekun Kufuor, and His Excellency Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo for their wisdom and guidance. To my fellow aspirants for a spirited contest, and to the Presidential Elections Committee for overseeing a professional process. Now more than ever, the MPP must stand united as one family. Our collective responsibility is to rebuild trust with Ghanaians, strengthen our structures, and prepare decisively for victory in 2028. Unity, discipline, and purpose must guide our next steps. I remain fully committed, to the ideas and ideals of our party and to the service of Ghana. God bless the new patriotic party, God bless our democracy, and God bless our homeland, Ghana. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Honorable Dr. Brian Echampong. Now, receive some brief remarks from Honorable Yao Educhu.
Your Excellency, the former President of the Republic of Ghana, Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo, Excellency, the former Vice President and flag bearer-elect, Vice President Mahamudu Bawumia, Party Executive General Secretary and Chairman of the Council of Elders. We have Minority Leader
and all other executives of our party. I'm incredibly honored to be on this platform with my fellow contestants. It has been a fierce battle. This is where we are. We have, fortunately, have a leader emerged. This evening I called my brother Muhammadu Bawumia, and I congratulated him for the sweet victory that he has secured. And I believe that the elephant will come back on track. We will be out of the woods. We are going to secure victory in 2028. That means we have to all come together. And together, forging unity, we will bring back the great elephant party where it ought to be, in government and as a minority in parliament. I believe that the better days of our party is ahead of us and not behind us. We will definitely secure victory, but it calls for unity. And I believe that unity will come. I want to take this opportunity to thank my family. I want to take this opportunity to thank the good people of Bosomtwe constituency. And also, I want to thank all the party faithfuls who welcomed me to their constituencies throughout this period of time. I want to thank them. And I want to say I accept the fact that I did not win. But I know somebody has won. I'll wholeheartedly support the winner so that this path will secure victory come December 7, 2028 and move into government in 2029. Thank you all for your support. May God richly bless you.
Thank you very much, Honorable Yaoditu. And finally, in Japan.
Your Excellency, the former President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, Your Excellency, the former Vice President and the flag bearer of our party, my brother Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia, our chairman of our party, our general secretary, the chairman of Council of Elders, all other protocols observed. I'm really thrilled to be here this evening to share this very somber moment with all of us. I identify with all the sentiments expressed by my fellow aspirants. I also want to add that we have a wonderful opportunity to restore the values that animated the formation of this solid party, the NPP. We can be proud of our forebears, that our tradition is a tradition that is responsible for the sustenance of democracy in our country. And together, we will unite, and I trust that we'll work hard, as we've always done in the past. Right from the polling stations up to the top, let's work together with a passion and a purpose for the people of Ghana. I am confident that we'll earn the trust of Ghanaians. We'll earn the confidence of Ghanaians. And in 2028, the elephant will be back. Congratulations to all of you.
Thank you very much, Engineer Komneje Japan. Thank you very much, Honorable Kennedy Akumpra Japan. You can now take your seats.
Sunrise
Honorable Dr. Brian Champon, thank you.
In the morning.
Honorable Yao Edichum, thank you, Engineer Komneje Japan.
Sunrise on 3FM, the best in the morning.
And there you have it, the individuals who contested with Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. They just gone by the NPP's presidential primaries. They're pledging their support of all sorts to the flag bearer elect, or the flag bearer of the New Patriotic Party. The NPP this time around decided to go by a top-down approach as opposed to a bottom-up approach. And now they would have to go and conduct the regional, national, and constituency elections to elect the next set of leaderships, or at every layer of the party's leadership structure. Post-primaries reconciliation moves are ongoing currently. And for the uninitiated, we would want to understand and find out how the elections panned out In last Saturday, for example, January 31, the New Patriotic Party gave a second chance to Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia to lead the party. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia secured 57%, or nearly 57%, I should say, of votes from out of the 200,000 plus delegates of the New Patriotic Party who cast their vote. His closest challenger was Kennedy Ohene Japan, the former member of parliament for Asin Central. Business mogul securing about 24% of the vote. Brian Echampo followed closely. Dr. Seya Duchum. And last, and the one who got the least votes, was Engineer Kwabena Eje Ejapong. So we do know that Musa Danko also proud to that election, making certain research efforts on the ground. He enjoyed the results of the primaries better than the New Patriotic Party flag bearer. Secretary Director of Global Info Analytics, Musa Danko, feather in his cap because he again etched his name in history and re-emphasized and reinforced his proven track record of successfully projecting election results in the country. It talks about credibility and all of that. The last poll that Global Info Analytics, for example, had was going to Dr. Bawumia. Well, they projected about 57% of the votes again from delegates, with Kennedy Japan coming second with 28%. Very closely to what Musa Danko had put out there. Brian Echampo 13% and Busumtwi MP Dr. Yaose Duchum 2%. So he was very, very, emphatic about it. Now, the actual results from the Electoral Commission after the close of polls on January 31, Dr. Bawumia garnered 110,645 votes, representing 56.48%, close to what Mr. Dankwa had indicated that Dr. Bawumia would garner. His closest contender, former member of parliament for Asin Central, Kennedy Ohene Japan, obtained 46,554 votes. That's 23.76%. Dr. Brian Echampo followed with 36,303 votes, representing 18.53%. Dr. Seya Duchum got 1,999, more like 1999. Do and die, no go like. It's 1%. And Kwabena Ejapong secured 402 votes, representing 0.21. That's how it went. Nana Danko Akufo-Addo, who's a former president of the Republic, who had also to be there at the NPP's headquarters post the elections, had a few words to share. He seemed very excited about the results of the NPP's presidential primaries that Dr. Bawumia had won. He was jubilant, and he spoke to the crowd, reassuring them of the confidence. You want to listen to him now.
Chairman of our great party, flag bearer, and 2028 presidential candidate of the NPP, minority leader of parliament, former chief of staff, the chairperson and members of the presidential election committee, distinguished former flag bearer aspirants, chairman of the Council of Elders, fellow patriots, fellow Ghanaians, ladies.
Sunrise on 3FM, the best in the morning.
Fellow patriots, tonight is a night of renewal. First, let me congratulate Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia on a decisive victory. To the over 200,000 delegates who turned out in strength and unity, you have spoken clearly. You have spared us the uncertainty of a runoff and given our party, the New Patriotic Party, a head start to victory in 2028. Your verdict is unmistakable. You affirm that the 8 years in which Dr. Bawumia served as Vice President laid a strong foundation for our future contest. And you affirm that he's the leader with vision, experience, and competence to return the New Patriotic Party to government. And Ghana to greater heights. The victory tonight is only the beginning. The task before us is to turn this momentum into a movement. We must bring everyone together, every region, every constituency, every volunteer, every supporter into a single unstoppable team. Break down the results of the election. Dictate this necessity. We now have the longest runway in our party's history to prepare for a general election. Let us use it well. This year is for healing wounds, reorganizing our structures, and strengthening our parliamentary front line, especially if we choose to elect parliamentary candidates in constituencies we do not have MPs. Every week must count. Every constituency must be involved. Every organizer must be empowered. And every communicator must speak with confidence. With the flag bearer chosen, let us end the era of faction. From constituency to region to national office, our purpose is singular. Elect officers who will serve the party's interests, support our candidate, and help secure victory in 2028. Nothing more, nothing less. To our presidential candidate, lead with a big heart, lead with decisiveness, lead with clarity of purpose, lead with all of us behind you. Stretch out your hand.
Sunrise on 3FM, the best in the morning.
To those who did not prevail, stand tall in loyalty. In our tradition, true loyalty is proven, not in victory, and how we respond to defeat.
That was the former president of the Republic, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, at the party's headquarters last Saturday, post the presidential primary election that was had, where Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia emerged winner to go and wave the flag on behalf of the NPP going into the 2028 general elections. We'll be joined on the phone line by Dr. Henry Kwabena Kokofu. He's a senior campaign aide for Dr. Matthew Poku Prempeh. Doc, good morning and thank you very much for your time, Council.
Good morning, my friend and my brother.
Good to have you. Now, your party has successfully elected a flag bearer. There are divergent views regarding the top-down approach, which some say should have been a bottom-up approach. But you sailed through anyway, and all the four candidates who contest with Dr. Bawumia have extended an olive branch and pledged their full support. But is that enough?
Well, I would love it if you can mention your name by way of.
My name is Johnny, sir. My name is Johnny.
Johnny.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you did it right when you said I'm Henry Kwabena Kokofu. Yes, a former MP and a former chairman for Bantama constituency. Yes, back to your question. It has been done. This is all that we were expecting. To have a flag bearer who will be acceptable, not by any more margin other than the majority of the delegates, and that has happened. He chalked about 56 to 57%, and we are very much happy. The rest went to the other gallant men, 23%, and I think 18 point something percent, and the others follow. They are all NPP, no, and the votes were for NPP, so we were sharing among ourselves. there wasn't any EPP man in there. So we are very happy with the distribution so far. Having said that, it is important to thank God Almighty for having seen us through, and then also the committee that did oversee the entire process up to the event of voting, headed by lawyer Honorable Julose, a former MP for Bekwai, and also a former First Deputy Speaker. We thank them. He and his team did a good job. Again, we also need to thank the delegates from far and near who came around, those in the diaspora, those of us home. And I was happy to have gone back to my native Bantama to go and vote. Peacefully and successfully, we did all that. We also have to thank you, the media, both print and broadcasting, the social media operators, and all facets of news dissemination. You did very good work, and you engineered the conversation as around what was happening all over the country. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia emerged the victor, but the victory belongs to all of us, including the 4 gallant men who could not make it this time around. And so unity beckons on us. No wonder our former leader and president, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, gave that speech. And he admonished the flag bearer to extend the olive branch or the olive extending his hands, welcoming or inviting everybody on board. And he, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, has pledged that all of us will rally behind Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia to deliver the ultimate for us, the Camp 2028. So we are the grassroots guys. Gingered, we are emboldened, and now we have all the confidence that we need to bring back the party on track.
Great.
So we are set to work.
Do you know if any whispers from the corners have indicated that Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh, Napo as is popularly called, will be maintained as the running mate for Dr. Bawumia, as was done in the 2024 general elections?
I do not know. I haven't heard anything. And indeed, I do not want to know. The prerogative rests with Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. And I think he must be given enough space and room to think through. For me, there's no need of ambushing or pressing. He knows more than enough to be able to choose who partners him. If it should be the old order, why not? If you want to change, that is also his right to do so. Even though in consultation with party leadership and other interested groups or other interested groups. So for me, it's too premature to start thinking through this. Once we initiate or begins the search for a running mate, I think we will all be around to either postulate, recommend, suggest, or whatever we may want to do. But for now, I want to put it to sleep that I, Kwabena Kufuor, is not aware of anything.
Will Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh grab the opportunity if it's presented to him?
Pardon?
Will Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh accept the task if it is the opportunity is presented to him?
Unfortunately, you are putting me in a state to think for 2 great men. One for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, and then it's quite inaudible. It's raining here, and I haven't sound.
Apologies. Can you hear me now? Is it better?
Yeah, I think it's better.
Great. Now I'm saying that post the presidential primaries on Saturday, you had conversations about peace, about unity, about extension of olive branches to one another, allowing factions who had come up, or if you like, the various camps to come together to form one formidable force as the NPP. Do you have the luxury of time and the willingness of the candidates to be able to achieve that goal before the major elections in 2028?
It is a must do or must be done assignment. I mean, you cannot toy with it. You can't compromise the unity of the party, the cohesiveness of the party. I'm of the view that once you have the flag bearer in place, The next step is to rebuild the party from its basic structures, the polling station, the electoral area, constituency, regional, and to the national level. I have always maintained that it is not the flag bearer that wins elections. It is the party machinery that carries the flag bearer to win. So there is a vehicle to the elections, and that vehicle is the party. As we speak today, it is a common knowledge that our party structures are weak. And for that matter, we lost heavily 2024 because we couldn't put operations together. We couldn't foresee some of the events coming. And this time around, we are not going to sit aloof and watch our opponents, do their own thing and get out of it. You may record that there were points in the polling stations and collation centers where guns were pulled on the head of EC officers just to declare for NDC candidates. Do you think you're going to sit down for those things to happen again? The answer is no. But you don't do it. You don't move by placing all the burden on the flag bearer. No, the party structures must be oiled. It must necessarily be so strong. We must have national leadership that will remain focused and committed to the work. And then also there's the need to look at the parliamentary party, where the linkage between the national party and parliamentary party will forge a common agenda, a common purpose, just to get us power. I've been in parliament before when we were in the opposition, 2013 to 2017, and I do know the intricacies and whatever goes on when you are in opposition in parliament, and the role you can play, and you have to play in order to get a party to power. So, having said all these things, I believe the next step to be looking at is how we are going to bring the party back on its feet, so strong, with the structures working, finding antidote to the apathiness at the basic level, all those that feel disgusted. Are you going to deal with conflicts and dispute resolution mechanisms? Applying them to be able to heal the wounds. There are wounds of food, and then we have wounds of fresh.
Right.
So on. And so we have a lot to do in this area, and the flag bearer alone cannot. He may lead the process, but then there should be a party that is so oiled, so focused, disciplined leadership that can help him to achieve that task. I must say, and I've been saying so, that now we are presented with 5 experienced jockeys, but we're taking the champion jockey, that's the champion horse rider, who is Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. What is left is to prepare a very strong, solid horse for him to take to the race and win. As we speak today, we can say that our horse is quite weak and feeble. We have got to fix the horse, and that is the party structure. So, yes, President Akufo-Addo has spoken. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia has listened to him. The other 4 aspirants have also spoken. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia have taken note of all that. A lot more will be coming by way of suggestions, recommendations, and advice. But the bottom line rests on the fact that we need to rebuild the party structures, strengthen our strongholds, make inroads into where we have difficulties. We have 82 seats to recapture and then add on. If you are judging from 169 seats down to 87 currently, it means we have a deficit of 82 seats to reach where we were. And that is a very daunting task, and it cannot be toyed with. So all hands will surely have to be on deck. Unity must prevail, and calmness, justice and fairness, respect, discipline must all come to play.
I see.
As we move ahead.
Great. Doc, I'll have you hold on for me while I connect with Professor Samuel Edudjemfi, political historian and analyst with the KNUST. Prof, thank you very much indeed for your time. Good morning.
Good morning, my brother. It's been a while.
Indeed, it has been a while. Now, Prof, let's begin this conversation from a historical perspective. The NPP has had various presidential primaries in the past, from the Duboahins to the Kufors and to the Nanados and Allans, and now it's the turn of the Bawumias and his other contemporaries who were in the race last Saturday. Are there any lessons that the NPP presently can draw from those historical past in order to attain the peace, unity, and oneness that they require so very seriously going into the 2028 elections?
Yes, very much. A lot to learn. I think that the early 90s up to the turn of the 2000s, we saw a certain consolidation in terms of how the party was able to come about things and reconcile its ranks. And we saw that transitioning, especially by the early part of the 2000s, how the party was also navigating its path toward the future. And especially from between the period 2014 up till now, I think it has seen some turbulence in many ways. The structures of the party, how the party is evolving, is going through several challenges. And I think that it is good for it to go through some metamorphosis, but it must still deliver the baby in many ways. And at this point, I think that it is still struggling to deliver that baby, which is consolidation, to allow it to win elections, especially this time around. Just to want to share anecdote to say that 200,000 delegates do not necessarily, translate into 2 million votes. Somewhere around 1992 onward, when Albert Eduboahen would champion the cause of the MPP as a team leader, in that respect, the flag bearer, we used to live at a place called Kwesim Zongo. It is still the same name, Takrade. My father has a small compound there, and when the results start trickling in and the Ashanti region results are coming in, my mom will be rolling on the floor here and there. But when the results start changing, she will start crying. What she suffered through the PNDC regime, the women who were taken to barracks, my mother was one. I said this anecdote to say that the MPP does not belong to the delegates. It does not belong to the current executives. It is a political party that several Ghanaians have followed historically until its rebranding in the 90s. It is therefore essential for the party actors to respect the history of the party and respect the teeming followership of the party. More so, its contribution to the if you like, a zygote of a democracy, or a new baby of a democracy, which it has contributed to. For example, from opaque ballot boxes to transparent ballot boxes, demystification of the strong room to something we all now share and bear.
Right.
The MPP is seen to have made strong contribution. The way it's conducting itself, the way it is refusing to, have catharsis instead of being cathartic. It must rather be, have catharsis and not be cathartic. In this catatonic state, I think that the only antidote is for them to reflect on the past and to understand that it was unity and a common ideal that showed that they could deliver home better the public good, that allowed Ghanaians to resonate, that allowed their message to resonate and allowed Ghanaians to follow suit. If they continue on the trajectory of loggerheads, if they continue on the trajectory of acrimony and division, it will not suffice. Having said that, if you had a picturesque view or an aerial view of a forest, it may seem to you that it's a shade and everything is together. But if you venture into the forest, you see that every tree stands on its place, and some trees are closer to others than others. In that respect, I say that you may not have 100% unity, so to speak, but the party must have the right optics and must also have right internal mechanisms to deal with their own internal conflictual situations, to allow it to make it more formidable going forward.
I see. Now, I come to you on the question of unity, peace. Now, do you also follow the view that the NPP may have departed from the core values and principles that birthed the party, first of all, and continue to underpin the party, which is why the party finds itself in this present state?
Yes, I think maybe if not a vast departure, a marked departure would be. But having said that, you see, I think that we need to blame party actors, those who hold positions, because if the masses refuse to go and vote, if there is voter apathy, there's always a reason. And the reason, the hanging suits, are the chief actors of the party. And so, in my mind, the people would not be excited about them and would have to pay a heavy price. And in paying a heavy price, it must be democratic. And the internal democracy should be based on free and fair contest in terms of elections. Individuals should have the opportunity to express their dissent or opposing views within the remit or the if you like, the confines of the constitution of the party and even the confines of the laws of Ghana. And if such individuals are also doing same, they should not be intimidated. They should not be seen to be jettisoned from the party. Hell must not break loose over them. And so for me, I think the MPP has departed from its core democratic culture. The opportunity for individuals to have the opportunity to be heard and to express their dissent vociferously within the confines of the rules of the game. Right.
Now, Dr. Lawyer, let me come to you, Dr. Kokofo.
Okay.
You heard Prof and his view, but then let me rephrase the question and ask you, beyond unity and peace, does the NPP understand the battle that you're up against internally and subsequently, which would have to show your strength externally? Do you understand the fight?
Well, let me say good morning to Prof. Yes, it's good to hear from you. I mean, tons of knowledge. Back to your question. Yes, we do understand. This is not the first time New Patriotic Party is coming out of crisis to rebuild and to refocus. One may say that this time around is a bit scary, a bit deepened, but when the going gets tough, those who are tough get going. That's why I told you from the very beginning that the task ahead is to fix the party. And fixing the party means looking at the leadership at the various levels, polling station, constituencies, regional, and ultimately the national leadership. There must be a lead. There must be a clear-cut path towards rebuilding the party around the unity slogan. Unity does not come by itself. It comes by atonement. It comes by apologizing. It comes by being brutally frank with the truth. It comes by being fair and firm. It comes by accepting that wrongs have been done and we are prepared to correct the wrongs. So the next crop of leadership will be in a position to take the battle on. You may recall that the current acting chairman has openly and publicly stated that the current administration has failed the party. And for that matter, he is calling for the dissolution of this entire national executive. He has said it on several occasions. And people think to agree with him. So going forward, the opportunity will be presented for national leadership, regional leadership, constituency leadership, and then the polling station leadership. One key area is to identify the causes of the apathy that set in and find an antidote to them. And I agree with Prof that the party does not belong to us, those of us who have had the privilege and the opportunity to be leading. The party belongs to an entire group of people who believe in development, development in freedom, those who believe in the core values of the NPP. What our forebears had taught was good for Ghana, that bound them together, brought them together, and got them in cohesion. So we cannot depart from those values and think that all will be well. We have got to revisit the calamity, that has befallen us years back, and then learn more lessons from. So you'll be able to chart a proper course, finding solutions to the challenges today. It can be done. We do understand. We know. Except that we may consciously, out of factionalism, out of greediness, out of self-interest, destroy the whole process. But going forward, I know people have learned lessons, and that we are all prepared to let bygone be bygone when reconciliation initiatives begins. And then also to give room for others who are outside the purview of leadership to also make suggestions, advices, make inroads into our thinking. About 7 million Ghanaians out there, out of their own volition, are prepared to vote for MPP. They are just interested to see MPP in power. They do not don party t-shirts. They don't carry party cards, but their hearts and minds are with the party. These are cherished group of people that we have always been taking them for granted. This time, I think the core thing to do, the most important thing to do, is to recognize and accept the sacrifices that this group of people are doing for us. They may be farmers, they may be teachers, they may be lawyers, they may be laborers, they may be broadcasters, media personalities, all across the spectra. So I am of the view, and I strongly believe in this convention, that we have what it takes to do the proper things. All we need to do is to put our minds on. This morning I was starting with somebody and I told him, I look at Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and I feel for him. This is a young man who has put his life forward to serve his country. He has served his party and he has served Ghana. And there is an opportunity for him to come on board and fully finish the task of trying to help him to rebuild the country to the level that we all want. Any obstacles on his way, God has been clearing them one after the other. The major obstacle remains. That one I agree perfectly.
Right.
And it behoves on Ghanaians to either give the mantle to him or not. But we're going to rebrand him. We're going to reposition him. We're going to represent him to the people of Ghana and ask Ghanaians to look at him, value him, weigh him, and whatever they think, Ghanaians think needs to be done properly so they can accept him. We are ready and prepared to accept
Doc, I know you want Dr. Bawumia to win the next general elections in 2028, but one Ghanaian who has been consistent in terms of polls and who also edged his credibility regarding the last primaries you had, he predicted rightly that Dr. Bawumia was going to win by a certain percentage point, and he got that exactly. It's Musa Dankwa. He has opined that per his research conducted not so long ago, that Dr. Bawumia would lose against any candidate the NDC presents. What do you say to that?
I totally disagree with you, but I do not do so with contempt. The research, whatever, comes with time. Result comes with time. Today, it has been raining here where I am. It's Lagos. So if you take the temperature just now, you record a certain number of, certain figure. In the afternoon or in the evening, when the sun sets in and it is shining again, the same spot, you may take the temperature and you have a different figure. Politics changes with time, and time changing and circumstances changing defines the dynamism in politics. What factors he might have considered, or his research might have considered yesterday, or even today, that he came with that conclusion, may not be the same come 2027, come 2028. So our prayer is that we have a candidate now. We're going to package him and repackage him. And these things have been said over and over. I remember during Kufuor's time, it was said all polls were against Kufuor. That time, Dan Efson was the champion of polls, if you don't remember. All polls
That's right.
were against Kufuor. All the halls were against Kufuor in 2000. And lo and behold, God made him to win. Ghanaians accepted him. Then came Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. 2 times, everything was against him. In 2016, all the odds were against him. People had even said that he would never ever become a president. He's been cursed to become president. But in 2016, we saw this order happened. So it is, for me, it is not scary. It's no news if somebody should say and opine that Dr. Bawumia will not win. That is it. We take it, and then we will see. What
Doc,
then can we do?
Right, Doc, in terms of the repackaging, are you going to focus on more of Dr. Bawumia's economic and finance background, or are you going to focus on his digitalization drive? How are you going to repackage him? Dr. Digital or Dr. Finance or Dr. Economic?
We're going to do both. NDC repackaged the current president.
President Mahama, right.
They repackaged him. What did they repackage him on? Was it his performance in government, economic performance, or what? Because at that time he had been rejected heavily in 2016 election. That his economic performance was woefully acceptable. And people thought he was so incompetent, so we voted him out. The NDC brought him again and repackaged him. What did they repackage him on? What was their battle cry? The circumstances of the day had then seen economic hardship globally, and it affected our government to the point that the people of Ghana became so angry with the government, coupled with fear of things. We were unfortunate to have encountered natural catastrophe, global situations that did not favor us, and we lost the election. So we are in another cycle. Dr. Bawumia is coming on board. You just hold your breath. The repackaging will come. You being in the broadcasting industry,
right,
you'll be the first to know.
I hear you.
You'll be the first to be sent out there to go and propagate the good news. You'll be a good witness.
I hear you. Prof, let me come to you. Obviously, there are views that Dr. Bawumia's candidature or candidacy will go a long way to influence who leads the party at every layer, whether it be national, regional, or constituency level. But would you be surprised if you saw a major shakeup where the known faces who are currently running affairs are made to take a back bench so new faces come to the forefront? Would you be surprised? Hello, Prof. Hello, Prof.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now. Please go ahead.
Yeah, I'll be surprised.
Hello, Prof.
Hello.
Yeah, you need to stay at one place so we can hear you.
Sunrise on 3.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, you're loud and clear now.
Okay. So the purpose of the top-down approach.
The line is misbehaving. I can. No.
Hello.
You find another place and reposition yourself. Let's see if we can. Hello. Let's try and fetch Prof back on the line, please.
Okay.
Dr. Kokofu, let me come to you and put the same question to you, but this time let's look at it from the perspective of Parliament. Some are saying that, well, leader on the minority side, Afenyo Markin, came out boldly to say that he has been a friend of Kennedy Japan. He has been loyal to him, and he will be loyal to him until time is no more. And that's very deep thoughts that he expressed there. Would you again be surprised if there's a shake-up on the front bench of the minority in Parliament?
Well, I'm unable to answer that question to your
I'm asking if you will be surprised.
Nothing surprises me. I've been a politician. I've been in this game for this while, and nothing surprises me. What may surprise me is the fact that we are unable to take steps that will help us to win the 2028 elections. You know, we have a candidate now, but one may premise, may state that the current flag bearer may influence. I heard the question you asked, lawyer, if the choice of the flag bearer may influence leadership at the various level.
That's right.
And I want to address that one generally.
Okay, sure.
The Bawumia I know is not vindictive. The Bawumia I know will never ever want to indulge himself in acts that may jeopardize the unity of the party. Already is quite fragile, and he has the task of helping to rebuild the party at all levels. So he himself will not indulge in any actions or activities that may seem vindictiveness or victimization to the point of causing a shake-up or that. But we do have what we call no condition is permanent. We do have processes where leadership changes hands at all levels when it is due. So if per chance it should happen that way, that day, or we decide to keep people where they are, that day. But let me be brutally frank with you.
Okay.
The party in itself has a convention.
Okay.
Any time we go into polls and we lose.
Right.
We do not blame the flag bearer.
Okay.
Not at one point have we strongly blamed the flag bearer for losing elections.
Right.
That's how come we have the issue of repeating flag bearers. However, when we lose an election, we are quick enough to blame leadership, the party. That is how come Dangote was hailed when he won 2 elections successfully. Success. He won 2 elections, 2002, 2004. And then Nana Ohinto came on board as General Secretary. He lost 2008, and we had to boot him out when we went to Kumasi. He said, "You've lost the elections. We cannot give it the party to you again." Coming to exam. Then 2012 we lost. 2013 we went to Supreme Court and lost again. So we rushed to Tamale, where we had a congress, and we told Sir John and Jacobi Chabilante, the chairman, that you guys have failed us, so we are not going to give the party to you again. That's how come Engineer Kwame Japan and Paula Foucault, the chairman, came on board.
So bottom line, you are saying that Stephen Team, Justin Kodwe from Pon, Nana Boache, and all the others would have to go because they lost the 2024 elections. Is that what I hear you say?
Well, if the convention has to come to play, because I remember John Boadu having won 2016 with 169 seats, we gave him back the party in Koforidua. And we went to 2020 elections and we sort of nearly lost 137 seats. So people said 169 to 137, even though we've won, but that is not the results we wanted. So we asked Zomboedu to take the back stage. And those who were coming in promised that they would do better. And today, from 137, we have 87 seats. We've lost 50 seats on the trot. Presidential, we had 51%. We ended up having 41%. So if the party thinking is to go, it's quite predictable. That's why come the delegates did not blame Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia as the flag bearer that lost the election. We have confidence in him. All that we are saying is that we must build the confidence in the party leadership. So if that will mean that the current executive must go, so be it. We are refixing the party. We are rebuilding the party. And we cannot do so by departing from what we know, our convention.
I thank you very
where
much.
Party leadership are held responsible.
I thank you very much. Dr. Henry Kwabena Kokofo Esquire is a member of the Dr. Bawumia campaign team. He's also senior aide to Dr. Matthew Poku-Prempeh. We're grateful for your time this morning, Doc.
Thank you, my brother.
Grateful. And Prof, you have the final word on this. The question is, will Dr. Bawumia's candidacy or candidature influence who leads the party at every layer, national, regional, constituency, branch level?
Yes, I think that based on the top-down approach and the kind of results we've seen, potentially he's going to have some key people in there whom he would have baptized and introduced as his sons or daughters in whom he's well pleased, and that may suffice. Having said that, if there are any disruptions, it will inure to the benefit of the MPP, because the people must have the opportunity to elect individuals they can throw their weight behind and go to the grounds and homes to campaign for. In the absence of same, it may lead to apathy even on the field. And I think that it is very important for them to allow for, a proper open competition that allows the democratic credentials of the party to gel. As it stands, I still feel that the top-down approach may deliver some outcomes. Right.
Prof, I thank you very much indeed for your time. Professor Samuel Edudjemfi is a political historian with the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. Join us here on Sunrise on 3FM 92.7. Some 22 minutes after 9. After this, we will talk about the price floor mechanism that has been championed by some individuals, saying that, well, the NPA, the National Petroleum Authority, must strike out the price floor or price mechanism to ensure that fuel becomes much more cheaper than it is presently. Ghanaians are jubilant that fuel prices have gone down, but Oliver Twist would ask for more. The regulators on the side too have said that, well, we cannot take off this floor price mechanism, because if we do, then we will get into a certain abyss where we'll be dipping and dipping and dipping, and fuel price, as they say in same P, you're either on the left or on the right. Don't be Mutromoju, don't be in the middle. Goods, services, or labor set above the market equilibrium to protect sellers and prevent prices from falling too low. Can ensure producer income stability, often used in agriculture, or to prevent, as seen in Ghana petroleum market, unsustainable price undercutting. When effective, this creates a market surplus. That's when the price floor mechanism is effective. There's always a market surplus. Key aspects of price floor mechanism is that it acts as a lower boundary for prices. It's illegal to sell at a price below the established floor. So if we agree, for example, that a liter is going to cost not more than, not less than 9 cedis, you cannot start selling yours at 7 cedis, 22 pesos. You want to break the market? No, we will not agree. And the purpose is also to primarily protect producers or sellers from low prices that may not cover costs, and to stabilize specific markets such as energy sector. That's what's happening in Ghana, and also it applies to agric and many other sectors. The impact on the market is that there's surplus because the price is higher, supply exceeds demand, and then there's also inefficiency. It can lead to a binding constraint causing unsold goods or inefficiencies as described in many researches across the world. Example, for example, of a floor price mechanism is your minimum wage. Yes, minimum wage. How much they pay you on a daily basis as a Ghanaian worker. And I was the current minimum wage.
20 cities. Yeah.
20 cities a day. So all the punk boys for 20 cities.
But even that, I know by day they pay more.
By day sometimes 120. Yeah, by day. Yeah, but that's punk boy. That's like by day. It be hard labor. Now I speak with my good friend Duncan Amwa, who's the Executive Secretary of the Chamber of Petroleum Consumers. Amwa, good morning. Thank you very much for your time.
Johnny,
Yes,
good
my brother.
morning. Thank you for having me.
Great. So we hear price floor mechanism. Take it off. MPA says, no, we will keep it there. What at all is this animal?
Johnny, interesting question. It's not an animal per se. It is not something that, if you recall, in 2024, when the NPA mentioned that it was introducing, of course, institutions like COPEC, ASEP were clear in our minds that it wouldn't serve anybody's interest. It wouldn't cure any problem. It would rather legitimize the bad things that the NPA says it was going to help to cure. Let me give the basis for this, Johnny. So in 2015, that's July 1st, the then government, led by President John Dramani Mahama, had to take a bold decision, right, to discontinue what you would call the subsidy program,
right,
which then allowed the government of the day to determine and set fuel prices, right? And then the market would sell to all of us. And when the market is done, then the differential that the government should pay to the market is piled up in what we later came to call legacy debt, if you recall. So there was so much debt in the energy sector. BDC debt was on our necks. Even in 2014, BDCs had decided they were not going to sell again because government was not paying them the differential by way of the subsidy program. So government says, look, I am deregulating. You go and buy your product. You come and sell at full cost recovery plus my taxes.
Right.
Brilliant. Our initial fear as a chamber then was the fear that, oh, government, if you took yourself off the pricing conversation, you allow these private business people to go sit in a boardroom somewhere, drink tea, and come and tell Ghanaians a liter for fuel is 20 Ghana. So, and you don't have a substitute, Johnny. Once you are a driver or a trotro person, you cannot go and put water in your car. You still have to buy fuel.
Right.
So in 2015, we had fears that deregulation will not help. Oh, maybe government should still continue to dictate prices.
Okay.
Eventually, the market adjusts. Eventually, instead of what you would have called cartel forming, where they will sit in the boardroom and together decide to sell fuel at exorbitant prices, the opposite happened, where the various oil marketing companies were trying to gain market share. And so they will operate what you call lean and clean.
Right.
Instead of expecting too much profit, some of them will shed off their margins, you know, and allow the consumer to get that benefit. This system operated from 2015 to 2024. Then some oil marketing companies go to say to the NPA that, oh, some of the guys are pricing so low because they have illegal products. Johnny, listen. Oh,
I'm listening.
They have illegal products.
Okay.
So you have to set a floor so that they cannot undercut us by way of prices, so that there will be fair competition. To that conversation, I say you didn't help anybody.
You mean the regulator didn't help anybody?
Exactly. In 2024, it didn't help anybody.
Okay.
You see, the reason why you decided not to regulate prices is because if they are dead, government will have to go and pay for it. So you said, let me deregulate, right? And allow the market to set its own prices. That, however, does not mean you should allow illegal products onto the market. So listen, one of the justifications for setting a price floor is because people can bring in illegal products and sell cheaper, and those who do legitimate business will lose. So I say, look, if you want to stop illegal oil products from entering the market. Oil is not like gold you can put in your pocket. It comes in tankers. You know, those big trucks.
Right.
Whoever brings a liter, you can track if you want. Oil is not something that you can just pick from the Togo border, right? Put in your pocket, jump, and you are gone. They will have to come in a container, a capsule, sealed. So if you want to stop illegal oil trade, you either tighten your borders or you track the liters that come into your country. OMC1, you sold 20 million liters this 2 weeks. Which BDC did you buy from? Oh, I bought from BDC2. BDC2, how much did you bring for the window? I brought 10 million. Then OMC1 is lying because the 20 million could not have come from BDC2. True or false, Johnny?
True, that is.
A simple reconciliation will tell you if somebody is doing the wrong thing. But look, we identified a problem, illegal products coming onto the market. Then the solution was something that does not fit the problem, fit for purpose. The solution is rather let the NPA sit in the office and set prices for itself. That you should not sell below this price, even if the product is illegal. So we are not going to track and trace the illegality. But even if you bring a product and it's illegal, and you say, oh, I can sell at 8 cities. No, don't sell at 8 cities, sell at 10 cities. So you are making the illegality more profitable indirectly.
I see. Now, sorry, wrap up. Sorry.
So what we said in 2024 was that allow this Ghanaian petroleum market to evolve. Eventually, the good ones doing good business who decide to still give consumers good prices would stay.
At the risk of people losing their vehicles to bad fuel, people's engine getting knocked and all of that because they bought bad fuel.
Okay, Johnny. You see, the fact that somebody is selling at 12, right, or 15,
right,
is no guarantee that he's selling good fuel. So there's only one way to check,
which is
it allows the NPA overwhelming powers to do spot checks. You go to any station if you have a complaint or suspicion, or you just feel like visiting them, right, and do your random quality assurance checks. It is a law in the Act 691. It mandates them to do these things. So you see, the price barrier is not exactly a guarantee that the one selling at, let's say, 5 cities is exactly poor, or the one selling at 20 cities is exactly quality. You can have the reverse, where the one selling at 20 is simply profit oriented. Not necessarily because there's quality, but there's profit to be made. The one selling at 5 could be doing so because I bought the fuel from Johnny, right? 2-3 months ago. I told Johnny I'll pay him in 3 months. The 3 months is almost due. I've not been able to sell the product, right? Instead of insisting on taking all my profit, I say to Johnny, listen, don't worry, let me reduce the price so that more people can patronize and I can pay you, right? Forgetting that I bought the product 3 months ago, when the CD probably was, let's say, 14 or 13 Ghana, and the CD today, kind courtesy at 4,000 and the good economic policies, it's at 11. So if I bought $10 million from Johnny, like 3 months ago, and it was 12, I was going to pay you 120 million Ghana. Today, because it's 10 or 11, I'll pay you 110 million Ghana, right? I have a savings of 10 million. In simple mathematics, I can decide to pass on that 10 million by reducing my prices per liter so that I can get the money and pay Johnny off. Then we say, no, you must still sell at the 10 cities.
Now,
Johnny, get the logic. Listen to me.
I understand.
I don't. Duncan and Kopek do not represent, any other interest than the interest of the GPRTU people that we go too often to say reduce transport fares, or they want to. The interest of me personally, I can buy if prices are high.
But is that not the reason why the NPA should be taken off the price floor mechanism, so to follow the logic of Kwame Tieko of Star Oil, for example, who's opined that, look, imagine Star Oil pricing petrol at 9 cedis 50 pesos per liter after 10 p.m. each night till 4 a.m. to support nighttime economy when demand is lower, but that will be below the NPA's floor price. He has been very vocal on it. What would the country lose, or what does the country stand to lose if this price floor mechanism is wiped off?
Johnny?
Yes, sir.
Brilliant question. The answer, nothing. And you know why nothing?
Tell me.
Because between July 1st, 2015, right, and May 2024, right, 9 long years, there was no price floor. The market did not collapse, right?
Okay.
The Ghanaian was not shortchanged. Rather, you saw some of the oil marketing companies emerge strongly because they had decided that they were going to shed off their margins, their profits, and give the Ghanaian cheaper price. You know, so instead of going for, let's say, 10 pesos profit every liter, let me do 2 pesos, I'll be okay. Somebody says, let me do 7 pesos. Somebody wants all the 10 pesos.
Okay.
Then you tell the one who says, oh, 2 pesos, I can still survive. That, oh, your price is so low, and you are collapsing the one who is looking for the 10 pesos. So I am sitting in MPA in 2024 to say that, look, I am putting a barrier. Don't sell below the 7 pesos profit margin, or don't sell below this threshold. At this particular window, the giant girl is selling on the price floor, Johnny.
Right.
And you and I know very well, once gold prices come, a lot of the oil marketing companies will want to go a little below it.
That's right.
But look at the problem we have created for ourselves. We have put a floor there. And the floor says don't go below it. So it's more protectionist, right, to certain prices in the market than protectionist of me, the trotro driver who cannot buy fuel and says, if it can go down, let it go down. We are rather certain technicalities to deprive the Ghanaian from getting lower prices. Johnny, I say this and I would say it repeatedly. If fuel prices can go as low as 7 cedis per liter, allow it. Because tomorrow is not given to any of us. It can rise tomorrow, right?
That's right.
But I will prefer, as COPEC, that it rises from 7, right? If, let's say, something bad happens, then it rises from 10 or 11. Johnny, I will be safer that it is 7 and we are adding maybe 10%. So it goes to 7 cedi 70. It will still be better for me than when it's 10 and you are adding 10% and it goes from 10 cedi to 11 cedi. So if it can go down, this is the simple logic. And some people, I hear Kevin Taylor is out there, you know, baying for blood because he simply is not getting this. There's been a lot of consistency on our part, consistency to the extent that in 2024, it was not even NDC in power, it was MPP. We opposed it, and we still oppose it today because it does not benefit the Ghanaian consumer in any way.
Now, I'm looking at the detail here. For the first time, the pricing window of February, the first pricing window of February 2026, Ghana's National Petroleum Authority set the minimum floor prices at 9 cedis 99 pesos. That's how much Goil sells super, or if you like, PMS for, right? And then 10 cedis 95 pesos per liter for diesel. Now, if, for example, somebody decides to sell lower than what the floor is, would they not be flouting the law?
Johnny, exactly the point. So we have decided to input a law to serve as a trade barrier, right? Today, like you rightly said, Goil is at the floor. It's at the floor, right?
That's right.
At the floor. If another company comes, right, and say, okay, me, I can even do 9 cedi 70, I'll be fine. I can still go down 20 pesos. We have set a law in there now. That is, if you go to 9 CD70, you are flouting a law. What kind of logic is this? Who are we seeking to help? Who are we protecting really? If I can go to market today and be able to save 20 pesos, assuming you are a trotro driver, Johnny, I know most of your listeners are in the category of Yango, Uber, you know,
That's
even the Okada guys, they follow you a lot.
That's right. That's right.
If he can go out there, in a day he is buying, let's say, 40, 50 liters, right?
That's
He's
right.
making savings of 20 pesos or 30 pesos a liter, right? On 40, 50 liters. If I'm a bus driver, I'll do over 100 liters, right? And I'm doing 30. It means that at the end of every single day, I can put some 30 Ghana cedis down or 20 Ghana somewhere, right? If you add this within a month, Johnny, I would have made some money. Then we sit and say, no, we'll not allow you to go down. Who are we protecting? And people don't get... Look, Johnny, others are calling for a dialogue. I heard IES now say, no, there should be a dialogue because the situation in 2024 may not be the same situation you have today. Today, you have very strong local oil marketing companies, right? The likes of Allied, likes of Goel, Shell, Total, all together. What they are seeking to do to the Ghanaian is to say that, look, I am more mindful of your pocket. So I'm giving you 10 pesos reduction.
Right.
Then somebody says that, no, we have set a floor. If you go to the 10 pesos reduction, you are falling foul of a law. Who are we protecting, Johnny? This has been my only concern. And others have decided to now politicize or trivialize this and say, NDC was in opposition. Let me put on record. We were not for it in 2024. We are not for it in 2026 because the cardinal principle is that the consumer does not get any benefit from MPA deciding that I am going to control or dictate prices for the market. It is not in anybody's interest.
Okay. I hear you, Duncan Ama. We're grateful that you could speak to us this morning. Thank you so much indeed for your time, sir.
Bro, thank you for having me.
Pleasure always. Let's go on to Zoom now. I speak to Dr. Rivers Sinopong, his CEO of Chamber of Oil Marketing Companies. Doc, good morning. I thank you very much for your time.
Good morning, and thanks for having me.
Great. Now, let's pick it up from where Duncan Ama left off. What's your own position of the grouping you lead on the floor price mechanism?
Yeah, Duncan and I, at this point, have a different opinion, but it doesn't make anybody wrong or right. Yes, they opposed it, the U.S. government, and it's a new government. It doesn't change anything. We're not looking at government in power to bring in policies. And where I find it very wrong when he says that the floor price does not benefit the consumer in any way. He knows that it benefits the consumer in a way. He knows it. And I would have been more happier if he could say at least one thing that this floor price does. Because he is on the other side, looking at a 9 at 6. And we, the industry, looking at 9 as 9. So obviously, we are not going to agree. Or we're going to agree here.
Right.
This is a policy the industry itself, including all the companies he has mentioned, took to MPA. The first time it went to MPA said no. One second time, an MPA saw sense in it. If I ask you today to go and tell BOG to take the Forex index, or the exchange rates index that's given to the commercial banks, do you think BOG is going to agree? BOG today has a minimum rate at which you can exchange any forex, be it dollars or euro or any foreign currency. And that brings stability in a country. When you go to China or even Japan, you cannot exchange any money at any rate except the BOG rate. You understand? You see, policy is set to help people do business. Now again, the companies that he mentioned that they are strong Ghanaian companies, and they are looking for the floor price to be taken away. It's false. It's not true. These companies are insisting the floor price should be maintained. So this is a correction to the public. Let's not give false education to the public.
Which is?
If this, he mentioned Allied, the Petrosol, and these people. These are people who are for the floor price, and they're still for the floor price. So what is Duncan saying on the radio today? Where did you get this information from? The problem is not the floor price. The problem of the floor price today is the adherence to it. Again, if you're speaking for consumers, of course, you'll be happy to get fuel cheap. But you and I know the consequences. If today we take it off, believe me, in 2 months' time, the whole Ghana will come back to MPA to bring it back. Again, we see it, and that's why I say this is a very pure dramatic irony situation in Ghana.
So I'm
particularly sad. I'm particularly sad that this has become a public discussion, and anybody who doesn't understand what even price floor is making a contribution to it, whether positively or forcefully.
Now, so if I hear you right, you want the price floor mechanism to remain. Is that correct?
That's the industry's voice. And let me tell you, if you pick top 20, top 25, top 30 of the oil marketing companies today, they are all insisting that we keep it.
What is the benefit? What is the benefit to the eventual user? You and I who drive our cars, the Okada rider, those who ride in trotro. What's the eventual use benefit to them?
You see, it depends on where you are sitting. You and I buy fuel.
Right.
And if I get fuel at 5 cedis, I'll be happy.
Right.
But is it realistic? If you go and buy fuel today from a BDC at 5 cedis, assuming, and there's taxes that are not negotiable, which is 4.25, and it's 9.25, for example, tell me how you can sell it below this cost price. Then what happens? What happens is this. Let me tell you. Then, in order to survive in the industry, these same OMCs will start adding whatever commodity that they can find, premise, up and down, to the product and sell to you and I, just to bring the cost down. What others will do is to cheat you at the pumps. Don't tell me that there's no regulation to look at it. There is, but for me, that's why we are telling MPA to look also at the number of OMCs we have or the players we have in the industry. There are too many. The last time Bloomberg came to the chamber, they paid a courtesy visit to us from London office. And in our presentation, we mentioned that there are more than 200 oil marketing companies in the country. They were laughing. Is that the whole Africa said yes? This is only Ghana. So the number is too many. Today, as we speak, the floor price is this is what we're talking about. When there is free and fair regulation, all this floor price will not be needed. But until then, we needed to protect both consumer and the market players who have also invested highly in the industry. We have Frontier selling below floor price. We have Alinco, as usual, selling below floor price. The discussion we have with MPA today is to how to make this a free and fair market in terms of.
And what has the MPA been saying? What has the MPA been saying?
Yeah, so MPA is aware. We've sent this what do you call it? Names to MPA. We just need stringent methods for adherence to this policy. And let me give you a scenario. When you jump a red light,
right,
and you go and tell the police officer, please take this red light so that we can move freely as we want.
Okay.
People are about here. Let the red light be there. Those who found the red light then they let the police, which is MPA here, deal with them. And we, the chamber and the industry, are proposing stringent, rules to adhering to this floor price, and that will be the best way to go for now. A day will come, we'll take it out, and anybody can sell at any price you want.
Do you think
when you know that MPA can make sure that nobody is bringing inferior product, nobody is compromising the product, nobody is selling premise to you and I as Petro? I myself, last 3 years, had 2 of my family cars, my wife's car, my car, both destroyed by bad fuel. In this country,
does the insistence to have the floor price guarantee the quality of fuel?
In a way, it has, and that's
how?
what
Tell me.
Duncan should be able to appreciate.
Tell me how it did
now,
that.
Now, the appetite to go for bad fuel or any other method of selling a cheaper product is no more there, because the appetite was to bring it, sell it at a cheaper price, fast, because people are cash and carry movement. They need money, not through banks and anything. And again, that's why we have a meeting with MPA today, the technical committee. What we are saying to MPA is that, please, we know the bad ones. We know them. You and I know them. What are you doing about it? Why are you still keeping them as players in the industry? You see, a time will come, we will name and shame here. We will come now publicly name and shame if MP doesn't sit up.
Dr. Rizin, I want to thank you very much indeed for your time this morning. We are grateful that you could join us this morning on this very important conversation. That's Dr. Riverson Opong. He is the CEO, Chamber of Oil Marketing Companies here in the Republic of Ghana. The fuel stations are provided. MPAs are protected. The Parliament is resuming today. Dr. Baumia is the new flag bearer of the MPP. Dr. Kokofu says the current leadership of the MPP by convention, because they lost the 2024 elections, should go because it has happened in the past before. Lamboche won 2004. No, he didn't talk him. He lost in 2008. They kicked him out. And then that's how come Kwabena J.J. and the rest got in. John Boydu lost, was kicked out. Justin Kuria from Pong came in with the promise of he will win everything. Now he's lost everything.
What did he even lose, right? He was replaced by Frimpong Kuria.
Yes.
A famous election where...
Yes.
How did you not lose?
How did you not lose?
He said it was replaced.
Kwabena J.J. was kicked out. Wait. Kwabena J.J. Paula Foko, Samikra were kicked out. And then he came in. And
now I'm just linking it to having lost an election.
Yeah, okay. We hear you. Christian Yale is our man in Parliament. He joins us now from the House of Parliament. Chris, good morning. How are you doing?
Good morning, Johnny. I'm doing awesome. How about you?
I'm greater than Accra. What's happening in Parliament today?
Right. So, Johnny, just a few minutes upcoming, we are going to have a media engagement with both leaders of the House, the majority and the minority leaders. Usually, before every sitting or session would begin in Parliament, they have this media briefing with a press call to more or less give us a hint or an overview of how the activities are going to run in the upcoming sitting. And so, in just some few minutes, the press call is ready. In just some few minutes, both gentlemen would walk in, and then that engagement would happen. It also gives that opportunity to for the press call to ask direct questions and seek clarifications on some of the issues. You know, you can never go wrong with these two gentlemen when you have Mahama Ayariga and Alexander Fielmarkin both coming together in one space like this. Definitely one would trigger a surprise. And so I personally look forward to a surprise of the sort, because the last time we did that, it was to be a regular engagement, but Fielmarkin raised an issue that sparked, called for a reaction from Ayariga, and that took a good shine of the original intent of the engagement, and so we look forward to that. It's going to be very fruitful. And then just around 12 p.m., the plenary or the chamber would sit. MPs would come. You would have the speaker give a welcome address, as always, as custom demands, and then the two leaders would equally do same. And then the majority leader, who is the leader of government business, would also walk us through how this week is going to look like. But there is a lot in stock.
Do we know of any major issues that will take center stage in the conversations in Parliament this week?
Certainly. You know that after the Supreme Court reinstated Matthew Yindam, it is expected that within this week, even if not today, within this week, he should make a return to the chamber. aside from that, there are other conversations that would come up in the course of the sitting. The pending Ayawaso East by-election, which would then bring in a new MP. And you know, Johnny, that adds up to the issue of numbers. As it stands, we have minority having 86. When Matthew Yindam returns, it gives them 87. The majority has 188 when instead of 189 because they've lost one member. And so each of these two sides would want to win that seat and add to their numbers. Apart from that, some allies, especially one on the lithium mining lease agreement, which was submitted in the last sitting, should be resuming count towards the 21 sitting day maturity from today, so that it will yield in the ratification of the lithium mining lease agreement, which would also affect other minerals or mining of other minerals as well. And then there are a number of issues as well, like some bills like the 24-hour economy bill, the legal education reform bill, among others, and a possible reintroduction of even the anti-LGBTQ bill, which is also a matter of discussion. So all of those are some of the snippets of the bigger conversations that would dominate the
My final question to you is, have you seen Honorable Matthew Yindam around the bend?
In fact, I've not cited him yet. I'm currently inside the job 600.
Right.
I've not been able to pass by his office, and I'm yet to also have the of the chamber and even the foyer, as you know it. And so maybe by the time we get there, we'll get hints whether he's around, or we'll get to see him if he's around. And if that's the case, we'll let our listeners get
Thank you very much. Christian Yale is our man in Parliament, and he joined us here. So Parliament is resuming. The sitting is going to be quite exciting, if you ask me. Already bets are whispering what could possibly happen on the front bench, or may not happen on the front bench of the minority. But yeah, no, I'm not saying he's not safe. I'm just saying that I don't want him changed, by the way, if you ask me.
I think they can't afford to change him.
Hey, stakeholders.
That is true. I agree with Crosby on
that
this.
they can't afford to change Alexander or Sahin Alexander Kwamina Akpanyomaking at this time.
It's too risky.
It will prove catastrophic for the...
But Haruna Idrisu was changed.
Because the party...
There was no talk about peace
at the time.
The party... You see, the matters surrounding Akpanyomaking and this whole change thing, it will prove disastrous for the party in terms of this unity and whatever conversation it is that they are having. Because the perception is that, oh, he supported his friend.
That is why.
And it will, if they try a thing like that, that'll be the narrative that will persist, and it will affect them in the long run.
Beyond that too is the conduct of the minority business itself in Parliament. You know their numbers. If you find somebody who is not like Akpanyomaking, I think that's Charlie, them dead that. If you don't have the numbers, you have to shout loud. Find somebody who cannot.
The disruptive nature is what has. I mean, it's made them very visible.
If the facts are not on your side, bang the table.
Imagine
bang the law.
They find somebody are here for who to lead them. If they find somebody on their side who is like Bernard Ahiafo, the same temperament like Bernard, the first deputy speaker. Can you imagine how
he's always serious?
Are you saying they always bully them? What are you saying about the temperaments of the first deputy speaker?
Imagine if they find it.
Guys, we have to go before we start looking for trouble for ourselves. And so 62's Dong Ulo Esquire has been here with me. So it's Mawina Egbeta. Eric Mawina Egbeta. Yeah, Charlie.
We don't mention Eric plenty.
Yeah.
It's still a part of
Mawina Egbeta.
It's still a part of
Eric Mawina Egbeta. For security and safety reasons.
Yes, please.
And then Mr. Noble Crosby Annan, freshly married man.
And I thought today is
it's somebody's birthday.
Yes.
Who?
The Deputy Agric Minister.
What's his name?
John Dumelo.
John Dumelo. John Dumelo. Happy birthday.
Today is John Dumelo's birthday.
Janet's boyfriend.
It's Janet who put it on.
No. So it's Janet who's celebrating.
Janet is the one celebrating.
Celebrating John Dumelo.
When Janet succeeds in bringing Dumelo to the studio, then we'll agree that it is cemented.
But 6 John Dumelo doesn't have a beard, though. So I'm just wondering how Janet.
No, he has.
He has.
Dumelo has a beard.
No, the one that Janet usually talks about.
The connecting ones.
Yeah, the connecting ones.
But he's tall.
Pardon?
He's tall.
My name is Johnny Hughes. We'll see you tomorrow. Auntie Adole Brown, good morning to you. This is yours.
We thank thee each morning.